So I is live now. However, I've got you muted, so you can still get all that swearing out your system if you wish. You are more than welcome to. There you go. So let's try this new setup I got here.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh, fancy.
We got fancy bums. We got
Yeah.
fancy bum things here. We do.
Hello, Noel. You.
Noel, hello. How's it going, dude?
Oh, look, we got someone going evening, everyone, and it's especially everyone. Look at the lovely people down there. I can't point at my screen because it don't quite work.
Noel, how's it going, mate? I have been keeping up to date with everything, but how are you?
Up to date with everything. What's everything then, good sir?
Noel has not been very well recently, so we've
Oh.
just been keeping track, making sure he's all right, and keeping him company. And 2 or 3 tests done today. Lumbar will possibly be tomorrow, if not Tuesday. Right. Well, all been well, mate. All been well. It all goes okay. Doing okay. Good.
Tingers crossed. Tingers crossed.
Yeah, glad to hear it, and yeah, nice to have you here.
Nice to have you. Nice. Whatever that thing was.
Nice to see you. Nice.
That one.
There you go. That one. That one. You're the intelligent one here. So, if you're new around here, all right.
Round here.
I got. God, my accent. Shut up. I got the lovely duo, the miniatures apothecary, with me this evening, trying to keep me sane while I'm working on the Votann.
Votann should just keep you sane. It's Votann. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to scream diggy diggy hole every 2 seconds. How's that?
Please don't.
Please what?
Well,
Deep-seated hatred for that.
she really does.
Oh, does she now? Oh, does she?
Absolutely despises that song. I don't know why.
Okay.
Is that somebody sending me diggy diggy hole? I might lose it.
You know you're gonna have a problem come like the 2nd of September when we go down to Warhammer World, because there'll be 2 of us stood there like grinning like ear to ear like absolute idiots, busting at a gut to just start singing that, right?
Yes, I'm going to excuse myself for a fruity tea.
You mean you're gonna excuse you? Oh, dude, we went down to Warhammer World one time, and Mrs. A drank Bugman's out of fruity tea.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
And the next time we went, they hadn't resupplied. How?
Yeah, but what?
Yep.
One of these things ain't like the others.
Uh-huh.
Why did you do that?
Because they did this really tasty, like, berry tea. And it was lovely.
Look, if you want tasty tea, you go Yorkshire or you get some Cornish tea or something like that. You don't go Bugsman to get tea. You go Bugsman to get a brew.
And I'm the driver, so...
okay, you didn't... Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'm doing the sensible thing.
You're doing the sensible thing.
That's
the designated drivering.
Okay, I will give you much respect for that then. Why did you not tell me all the info?
Oh, the reverb's back again. Okay, give it a few minutes and it should sort itself out.
Wednesday was my last day of a 10-day work streak. Was so exhausted, I was just running on autopilot. Slept like a stone almost the whole of Thursday. I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I used to do 10 days on, 4 days off many years ago, and yeah, that first day off, you did just want to sleep the whole day.
Crash.
Yeah, you will just, feel it.
Could be worse though. I read a newspaper article this morning from Australia, of all places, where a woman had worked 2 whole years, 12-hour days, and in that time she'd had 2 days off.
No.
And that was only because she'd burnt her hand. And her
So-
boss was
what?
now being sued for modern slavery, so, you know.
Yeah, Australia do not mess around when it comes to what do you call it?
Annual leave.
No, workers' rights and pay and stuff. They don't mess around with that 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Which is a double-edged
So-
sword because it does save people from bigger businesses. However, if you're if you're a startup firm, like you know, you're a small business, you will struggle to launch in Australia.
Yeah, I can imagine that'd be a bit of an issue.
Because
Reverb is coming from 6+, I think.
okay, let's have a little gander.
They're coming from one of them.
Try it now.
And you've got him coming through mic.
Yeah, because
sorry,
that's the
and your
problem.
mic
If
might be
I
No, because he's muted.
one moment, let's try this a little bit better. How's that?
How are we doing, everybody? There's only one type of tea. Oh, you've started something here. Noel, what is your preferred tea? In fact, maybe we should make that the question of the day. What is your
What is your
tea?
preferred tea?
What's your
Napalm's working on Dwarven Rangers. Nice. I hope you're enjoying them. We're having a dwarf night tonight.
I feel like I should be painting my
I
Votann.
feel like you should.
Well, why aren't you?
Join in with all the rest of the dwarves.
Because I need to get these charity models done. That's why.
He's like, well, what? I'm trying to do charity, and I'm like, what's charity?
Yeah, what's charity? Yeah. Oh, and for anyone like in the chat who's been paying attention, if you'll see at the bottom by the counter, we've gone up to £430.
Very
We're nearly
nice.
halfway there, and I'm really happy with that.
£30.
Yeah.
So that works out to 800 and no.
Where are you going with this, love? Ah. Glowing Cloth. Claire, Glowing Cloth. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome.
Let's see if that helps with reverb as well. There you go.
Napalm, thank you very much for the resubscription, mate.
Hello, Tenebrum.
That's 86 entries. £430 works
Yeah.
out to 86 entries into the draw to win the Red Scorpions.
Wow.
Divide by 5.
Okay. That's a lot of entries. Jesus. No. Do you need more physical models to be painted for the Scorpions? I have an old Blood Angels army willing to be rehomed / repainted. No Blood Angel specific units. I think, to be fair, mate, I think we're probably good.
Did have somebody.
We had someone drop out who was doing an intercessor unit, but we've got like just over 3 weeks and 2 days or something. So realistically, there's 2 weeks kind of, because then obviously we want to try and get everything together before we do the week-long stream. But it could arrive, like things could arrive during that week and it'd still be good. So I mean, you've got a lot on your plate at the moment, mate. If you feel up to painting something, please go for it. Yeah, like just don't overdo it. Like one unit and you're golden, right? So don't worry about it. Yeah, only if you feel up to it.
How's everyone doing? How are we all doing? Lurking while watching Umbrella Academy.
Ooh. Who's watching Umbrella Academy?
Tenebrum.
Everybody watching 6 Plus's stream.
Sound like Mr. Bean then. Hello. Breakfast, PG or Yorkshire only, says Noel. Those fighting words.
Oh. Oh god, it's like swill. Drink that.
Napalm, 2 years already. Whoop whoop. Have you really? Jesus, you've been subscribed for 2 years. Okay, that's impressive. Thank you.
Yeah, that's one thing I need to double check. I had an email came through about Twitch with their subscription rates.
Are they going up or down?
They're going up.
Oh,
Really?
again,
Yeah,
they
like
need to go. You don't
$6.99 or
need
something.
They don't need. We try and we make sure we make a point of saying, if you've got Prime,
Use
your
Prime.
Prime subscription.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
Don't. Yeah, things cost a lot of money these days anyway. Like, use your Prime subscription. Let's
There you
not
go.
talk about cars.
I've sponged it. It is all sponged.
I do like the look of your. They're very. I'm definitely going to bring my Votann with me.
Good.
There's only like 500 points, but
That's
I'm
fine.
going to bring with them because yours are like you've gone for the grim dark, and I've got the grim dark, and I think they'd look awesome together. Love it. Sparks, thank you very much for the subscription. How's it going?
For Yorkshire. Loincloth for Yorkshire.
For Yorkshire. Oh my days.
Okay.
But
That should be a
thank
little
you
bit
very
better
much.
on the...
Crane just says coffee.
Mm.
Crane, I know you don't mind an Earl Grey. So, now and again. Very, very, very sporadically.
I was going to say, how is everyone finding both our overlays? How are they finding it?
I mean, I like it. It looks really cool. There's a little bit of like graininess every now and again, but I think that's more of a quality thing than it is out else.
Yeah,
Evening, Nick.
it's
Hello,
Twitch
Mermaid
doing Twitch
Meg.
things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Klopp says it's looking good.
English breakfast. It's gotta be
I'm shaking up
quality, isn't it?
AK streaking grime.
Oh,
I'm going to streak
yes.
everywhere now.
Do you know what? Someone was telling us about a different brand of streaking grime, and it's in a message somewhere on Discord, and I'll have to send it you.
Is it
But apparently, it's a lot nicer than the AK stuff.
Is it MiG?
Might be MiG, yeah, it might be MiG.
MiG ammo, I think, is a good contender.
Yeah, I want to try it because I haven't got around to it yet.
I got 5 bottles of the stuff.
Well, someone likes his grime. Yeah, stocking up.
Well, I was stocking up because I thought it was going out of production.
Yeah.
I was like, no, don't take it from me.
Do you know what? When they changed the null oil recipe, we got told
stock up.
and we didn't. And I wish we had.
Oh god, this stuff stinks. I forgot it stinks.
I love the smell of it.
It doesn't help when you got mild hay fever today, so your sinuses are a bit funky.
Was that an attempt at a Yorkshire accent there?
Might have been.
What?
Possibly.
What accent? I don't do
Your
accents.
Your accent slipped, mate.
No, there is no... Shut up, brain. Stop ridiculing the accent.
I do like a good cuppa. I'm on my Marley. I think that's your cue, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah. I do
Sweet.
apologise for any weird sound alerts that your chat is getting subjected to.
It's fine. It's all tickety-boo, good sir. It's all tickety-boo.
But he doesn't know. We're streaming with 6 Plus Save tonight. So please.
Are you?
This handsome fellow up here above us. This one.
Where? I don't see one.
Not already. Go give them a like and a subscribe and all the buttons thing. That thing.
Hey,
Do the thing.
If you lot want to do something good for charity, help out alchemy.
All I can hear is always one of the cats like meowing in the background.
It's Patches. Yeah.
Nelly, could you do me a cup of tea, please? Love you.
Sorry, just gonna go back to a message. I just Noel, if you get chance, mate, do you want to drop us a message on Discord, and I'll chat with you about it later on if that's okay. If you're feeling up to it.
God almighty, this stuff does stink.
Yeah, I posted up a ton of pictures the other day of everyone's contributions for the charity event that's turned up. And it already, to say it's like 15, 16, 17, 18, like 19 models. It already looks really cool.
So what kind of models are you after, by the way?
So I mean we've got a wide variety of things sorted already. I don't think we're not after anything in particular, because the plan was to essentially build and paint a battle company's worth of Marines. But we're falling short, and it's now down to time and what people can manage. Like, we can only manage so much, and everyone else is obviously they're on time constraints as well. And we're just gonna have to go forward with it. And if it's not a full battle company, it's not a full battle company, but it'll still be almost 100 models. Everyone is putting their absolute all into it. The quality. Mrs. A is painting Marines to like a Marine standard as well, like a proper codex compliant. Not I'm gonna like do my own thing, and you're doing a really good job of it, to be fair.
So basically, she painted better than me. Okay, I'll see how it is.
I don't paint to ever to other people's like what is expected.
Oh,
I've always
100%.
got to add something in.
You want to
But I'm
make it
not
your own.
sticking to the colours and everything.
You make it your own. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we do for most things.
I think that's why I said I'd do the bikes, because there's a bit more freedom with them.
Yeah, there's some large panels and stuff that you can play around with, which
But,
makes sense.
yeah, I will say you and the lady are very talented, and you do have a very, very lovely community. And I don't want that check later, so don't worry.
We're definitely not. I wouldn't say like that I was talented, but
No, me neither. You know what? I'll take the statement on the on the community.
definitely.
I love our community. It's one of a kind. Like, it's so welcoming and understanding and supportive. It's
Which is good.
quite proud of it.
You should be. You should
Very.
be.
You've created, you've brought together, I should say, an absolutely wonderful group of people.
I mean, the fact that the majority of them are also as mad as March hares kind of helps.
That's part of being in wargaming.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that is. You can deny it all you like, but it's true.
No, not
I meant like other people. So I'm not. So yeah, don't lie.
No, definitely. If there was a sign up sheet, that would be a box that was just it came automatically ticked.
Here's one of the mad caps coming in. Munchie.
Munchie.
His telltale sign is the Joker laugh. How you doing, good sir? How's work going? I'm stinking myself out with enamels.
Miss really loves
Enamel.
doing that.
There's nothing wrong with me, honest.
Is it? Why are you biting your tongue?
I was about to say, I'm all right. My mother had me tested, but I can't even say that because we found out recently she didn't, and that might explain a few things.
Wait a minute, you had a test? I just got thrown in the naughty corner and said shut up.
Oh,
That's actually a real thing.
oh, that's it? We're setting the tone now, away.
I laugh about it. It's like, oh, what's your excuse? Yeah, I got dropped on my head at birth.
I don't know whether to laugh or not. Like that's really harsh, but the way you said it, then.
What? I'm making a
Uh,
laugh and a joke out of it because it's me.
It's trauma response.
Not working
It's
tonight. Oh, I thought you were, mate. I thought you were working tonight. Well, I
she's got
fell.
time off.
Well, I fell about 20 feet out of a tree as well and landed on a stone hedge. My grandmother, she patched me up, put a band-aid on me, hydrogen peroxide to clean the wound, and send me home.
Yep. Well, that's how we used to do it.
Well, it's being born and raised on a farm. It's kind of like, yeah, whatever, didn't kill you, carry on. That's probably why I have my tics that I do. They didn't do it hard enough, though. Oh, thanks.
OBS. Apparently, OBS Studio disconnected.
Hello.
Oh.
Good evening. Time. Who are you?
Pass. Hello.
No,
Hello.
fine. Legio Flamingo friends.
So is
Definitely
your
need-
streaming software gone plup?
Oh, it says it has, but now it's reconnected. There it goes.
That's really odd.
Yeah.
It may help. It may help. You know, you got your chat on your stream.
Yeah.
Just humor me and make it invisible. Like, don't make it visible. That may be a little bit much for it, and that it may be straining the system
Yeah, it
potentially.
might be. It could be. Okay.
See what that's like.
Yeah, see what that's like.
If it's fine, then put it back on and see if it stays stable.
Munchie, you just jump in between chats.
He's like, oh, hello. So, Munch, you still up for a game, hopefully, tomorrow? We may be playing some Horus Heresy, mister.
Oh, no. I was supposed to be playing Heresy today, but unfortunately we didn't get the car back till like R5.
Well, we haven't played Horus Heresy since early last year.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of like a Zone Mortalis kind of entry level combat patrol kind of game. Because
Yeah.
annoyingly, I donated a metric ton of my sci-fi terrain to a local gaming club, but I kept my 3D. Oh shit! Okay,
What?
sweetie. We got no milk.
Oh.
Uh,
Have a brew without milk.
yes, I played with the dogs out in the garden. You may want to keep the doggies away. I got nasty stuff here. I got nasty stuff. I know you want cuddles, but I don't want the doggies around it.
Oh, please.
Hello.
Hey, oh.
You You can talk a bit louder than that, sweetie.
How are you, Mrs. Six Plus?
Who said that?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Look.
It's
Look closely.
It's the scary cameraman guy.
It's the Apothecaries. At
My
Griffcon last year.
eyes are just not working now. I've had a long day.
I know you've had a
Hello.
long day.
It's all right. We'll let her off.
Yeah,
Gee, thanks.
she's had fun with doggy woggies.
I had a bulldog that caught me.
Oi!
Ours is
Oi!
passed
Away
out.
now! Come on! Come on! Don't push it, doggies.
I got a boo boo today
I can't see a boo boo.
on my nail.
Not
It's
near
black.
the enamel.
Oh.
Bulldog.
Right. I don't
Well,
know
you
if
got to be
that's-
careful, you silly goose.
but
I
I've just got
wasn't
the
expecting it to
loading
go for
thing.
me.
Oh, just refresh it.
No, we'll leave the daddy alone.
The doggies can come in a wee bit when I'm done with all this streaking grime. I don't want them around it just for my own peace of mind. Okay?
Sister Beth, for you. Abaddon, hello.
Hey, madam.
Munchie's lurking. Playing snakes and ladders.
Just for context, if people don't know, my other half's a dog groomer. So, she has quite busy days.
Oh,
With-
the puppy.
Yeah, she gets to groom the puppies and the full-blown adults and the elderly and just any canine you can imagine.
Sounds like the best job ever.
That does sound like the best job ever.
It's a great job until you, how do I say it? Retail has its pros and cons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it like that.
I forgot to ask. Okay. So since I made the chat invisible, the other screen hasn't been as grainy. Have we had any issues with reverb by any chance?
I haven't had any reverb, but has anyone had any reverb this side?
Is it working? I don't know.
Oh, give it a second, Kelly. I'll put it on my screen when I'm done with these
I
ones.
groomed that yesterday. Irish wolfhound.
What?
Groomed an Irish wolfhound.
You've got Lady Apothecary kind of going, oh my god.
That was me.
No, that
Okay,
was-
both
that
of
was-
them. How's that? You both like your doggies, don't you?
Oh, very much.
Yeah.
They have a puppy, by the way.
What breed?
Have you not seen Frankie yet, Mrs. Six Plus?
She hasn't.
Oh, we'll have to do puppy cam.
You mean when he wakes up?
No, wake him up now.
No, sweet. Come on, no. You know what puppies can be like? As soon as they wake up, they're either full of energy or they want to rip things apart and be stroppy.
To be fair, he's a bit of a lazy bum.
Oh, okay. So you got the safer of the two options.
Yeah, he's a bit of a lazy bum. To be
What
honest.
is he?
I mean, most people in the chat know this at this point, but like we don't generally function before like 12 o'clock. Mrs. A definitely doesn't. Like when she wakes up, she needs lots of fluids before she actually gets up and functions. He's also like that.
Yeah.
Like he'll get up at 6, go out for a whittle, come back, and then it's like, that's it. I'm going back to sleep. Leave me alone.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Why are you
Oh,
looking
you
at
want
me
to
like
turn the camera?
I can't do that. Once I'm awake, I'm awake.
It's frustrating.
Oh, I wish I was, but yeah, my body just goes no.
Oh, Munchie's just
He
asked, what
sits
do you
here.
get
I
when you
know
cross a
what the-
bulldog
I know what
and a
it is.
shih tzu?
A bullshit.
A bullshit.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Beth, I don't think I've spoken to you since you moved. So how has life been? How has life been going?
I spoke to her literally yesterday.
Oh. Oh. I said chat, sweetie. Don't worry. Yeah.
If people don't come for the painting, we've said this before, they come for the banter.
Yeah, because there is no paint in here.
And I'm feeling sassy.
I thought you were going to say something else for a sec there. I was like, oh god.
Usually me that's.
It's not one of those streams.
It's not past the watershed yet.
Nah.
Me that's the sassy pants. Are you feeling sassy?
I'm feeling sassy.
Where's Iron?
On holiday.
Oh, the Raptor's out now.
The Raptor?
It's Kia. We call her the Raptor. Because the way she barks and stuff, it sounds like a raptor. When she gets really excited and has her ball in her mouth and stuff like that.
Oh.
Staffies don't normally bark. They kind of make any other noise apart from a bark.
Yeah, he grunts like a lot.
He's a poor Mrs. Sigmar. Old-time bulldog, Staffy Croft.
And he's daft as a brush. It's lovely to have summer here. I miss the heat and the sunshine, says Beth. So how are you both, Mr. and Mrs. A? Not enough Fs. We're doing all right. We're we're still getting used to life with a puppy, and we're just nothing new really. We're just plodding along.
Plodding along
nice way of
across
putting
the
it.
bottom of...
Stung.
Done.
Yeah, we stung by the car's MOT and service today.
Yeah, annoyingly that is a thing, isn't it?
Needed a couple of jobs doing, and those couple of jobs by the time you've had it off.
I missed glowing cloth. I will have a brew as well, Mark.
I would love to have a brew, but we got no milk.
So for anyone in the chat, our end, say hello to 6 Plus Save.
Hello.
If anybody's nearby,
Do you want to go fetch him some milk?
Needs a bottle of milk. So
I thought I had milk.
been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had like an emergency bottle of like UHT milk.
Oh.
Yeah, but is emergency, so emergency cup tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it is for like it's emergencies only, but that's one hell of an emergency. Like, dear gods.
During the pandemic, we made sure to stock up on UHT just in case we couldn't get out.
Munchie, that's not very nice.
What
I'm
did he say?
nearby. Leave him suffer. Let him suffer.
Yeah, he's like that. He's like that.
No, Munchie. Munchie. Oh, my days. Hang on,
Get your teeth back in, darling.
Have me
That's
tea.
it, rub it in. Rub it in.
What, has he got a cup tea? Oh, he does.
That's it. You rub it in.
I may have to use one of my emergency latte sachets that I have for work.
It was a latte. Ooh, fancy pants.
Do you know what? I found a really good chai tea latte.
Chai tea latte. But you gotta say it like that.
Yeah.
Gotta say it like that.
I've never had a chai tea thingy, Chinese tea or whatever it is.
You know what? I could write go for.
Not enough Fs. Which ones in particular? Because you've got your choice at the moment. You've got space dwarves, grimy space dwarves, which I can't wait to see them in person. You know, or you've got marines, or you've got marines on bikes.
Now,
choice, right?
the thing you need to do, Apothecary, where's that t-shirt?
Oh, I will be wearing that t-shirt.
Will you?
Although I feel like I may need a new one. I may have put on some weight recently, so it's a little tight.
You know what to do then.
Lose weight. Stop being a fat knacker.
I'm not saying anything. You're saying it yourself.
I'm saying it, yeah. We don't fat shame here. In fact, we came up with a way about a way of saying talking about ourselves if we feel like we've put on weight. I'm not fat, I'm gravis, and I need that on a freaking t-shirt. Because only people in the hobby will ever get it. Anyone else is going to be like, "What?
Do you want me to do that as a t-shirt?
Oh, go on then."
Okay, I'll do it.
oh, totally twisted your arm there, didn't I?
I'll do it as a t-shirt for you, darling.
Oh.
You know what? If you say that, you are about to get inundated.
No. Oh God. So you like this, Mark? So we've at some point this year, it might be next year now. We wanted to. We thought we'll start moving into doing like odd bits of merch.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So we thought we'll ask the chat. We'll ask the Discord what everyone would like to see. Oh my days. That is a dangerous list.
Oh, did you not do that before?
What?
No, the only thing we've ever had is stickers, and we just gave them away.
Yeah, we had stickers. We've
Ah,
still
fair
got
enough.
stickers, actually.
When so the thing is, when you give the community an excuse to make a choice,
Oh, we know.
they make a choice.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. A paint-off sessions.
Now, I've done a slight boo-boo. I put the texture
Oh.
paste on before I had done the streak and grime.
Oops.
Munchie
So-
says merch, click clacks.
So the streak and grime has kind of got into the texture paste.
It should be all right.
Yeah, I just need to wash a bunch of it off because it's supposed to be like a cold grey.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Where is the list anyway? Speaking of, do you remember where it got put?
Yes, I have it.
Can I have it? I'd like to.
I can't get to it right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna look at redoing my merch store in the future because I had to take it off of Etsy because Etsy was just ripping me a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Sister
their
Beth
hidden fees and stuff that they like to do.
Sister Beth says, I have a sticker on my fridge. I'm just imagining that's the tone she used. I have a sticker on my
Like la la. Hands up, who's got stickers? Must be a fair few of you by now who've got stickers.
I got some stickers. I was giving them away at GriffCon, I think.
Mr. Gibbs says, Crane just informed me we call them minis, not figures. Ooh. Munchie says, I call them toy soldiers. Oof, there's some sass going on.
I said that in a post. I'm going back to like last year when I was still on Twitter. I made a comment about calm your passions. You sat painting toy soldiers, and someone got very very offended by the fact that I called them toy soldiers. It's like,
But they are.
they are. That's what they
But,
are. It's
yeah,
literally what they are. Like,
that is what they are. You absolute so and so.
yeah. It was. To be fair, I sat back and I thought it was amusing.
There's some sass going on in this chat tonight.
Sass, more sass, sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparillas. Never had one.
No, neither have I. That's literally how I describe them to my colleagues. Yeah, war dollies. That's another one. Yeah, war dollies. Toy soldiers, war dollies, plastic.
Sorry, I
working
just
with a
call
seed.
I call it plastic crack, and then I get moaned at.
There you go. He went there. It's like it's not past the watershed. I didn't want to say it. Yeah, plastic crack. Although I do have a memory of saying that while walking down the main street of my hometown as a police officer was walking in the other direction. He gave me a very unusual look and then followed me to the local gaming store. And then when he saw what store I went into, I think the light bulb clicked and he just walked off laughing. But we were very aware that he was following us after we said, "Oh, we'll go pick up some plastic crack." not the best terminology to use when you're out in public, I must admit.
Yeah, there was one time at Troll Trader trying to do some memes for uh Facebook and stuff,
Mm.
and one of them done the meme of it's the chap with the very shiny teeth going, "Have you got some of the good stuff?"
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh no, it's funny if it's your own stuff, but not when it's a business account.
No.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Not very professional.
No, it's not.
No, that's the problem.
No, not at all.
What she says, but you get to go to Murfield.
I do get to go to Murfield. You are correct. Absolutely cracking shop. Cracking bloke, cracking shop, and of course, our channel's sponsor.
Oh, very nice.
Well, thanks to him, that's why we've got this Red Scorpion, Honor Guard, and the Chief Librarian Loth, the Forge World
Oh,
ones.
yes, I remember you saying now.
So when we've done charity events in the past, Murfield Miniatures has donated the minis. So last year we did a charity event where we both painted up a Start Collecting box.
Yeah, for fantasy. Age of Sigmar. It's a fantasy box.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
This year he's donated the figures that Mr. A is painting. Absolutely incredible. If you can get up to Murfield,
If you get a chance,
if you get a chance,
go.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing place.
And give me a shout on you before you come up, and then I'll meet you there.
Mark is along the chat. Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how far away is Murfield from me?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. I'm guessing about 4 to 5 hours. Don't know how
I'm
far's
just-
Nottingham from you.
I'm just sorry.
How far's Nottingham from you?
Oh God. Easiest thing. Oh God, I need to look it up actually. I think at about 5 hours, 5-6 hours.
Another like hour and a half onto that.
Yeah. That's if you want to go visit Murfield, mate. That is definitely a come up for a couple of days and stay over somewhere kind of deal. I'd say.
Yeah, it's a bit like the whole Warhammer meetup thing. I could not do that in like a day.
Nah. You're really pushing for this sofa, aren't you? Like, oh, if we get a sofa, then
Yes,
then
the next-
I
I've already
may
said.
start building a Sagittar in a minute because I can't
Ooh.
really paint anymore while this streaking grime is drying.
Nah.
you've hit that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh God, yeah.
You feel me?
Do anything good?
I don't think he heard you, Mark.
What? What?
Mrs. A is asking how's your week's been.
Uh. Yes.
That's good.
Let's go. Yes.
Right. Okay. Say no more.
It's been a week. It's been a week. Yeah, just usual family stuff, things, bits and
Yeah.
pieces. Not anything new per se. It's just been a drain, in all fairness.
Yeah.
So normally on our streams, if things haven't been great, we try and ask everybody to share some positives about either the week that they've had,
Ah, okay.
or what's anything positive that's coming up in the week ahead. You know, and it could be anything from like I had a really nice brew, you know, that my partner made maybe this afternoon, and it was just lovely. It was just.
Why are you mentioning brews? I ain't got
and then-
milk.
Stop rubbing it in, will you?
What are you trying to do?
Anything in between. So, have you got anything positive that's happening, happen this week or that's due to happen next week?
I am
So-
streaming with you two lovely people. How's that?
I knew that was coming. I knew it. And yeah,
That
knew
you
that
weren't
was-
disappointed then, fellow.
That goes out to everybody in chat as well. Share your positives with us. We'd love to hear what's been happening. If you've got anything good that's happened this week or anything good, big or small, that you've got coming up, please share it with us. We want to hear your positives. And it's all about sharing that love.
Yeah, that's a good idea, that is.
Spark says out here that he'll be visiting Murfield when I get over. Damn straight you will. Nay, 12 dreads, 5 tanks, 40 infantry, all primed. Blooming Nora.
Damn.
If
Someone's
anybody
keen.
doesn't know Ardeshne, he does stream on Twitch on a Wednesday. And he is
An
most
absolute
incredible.
beast.
Yeah.
So Mark, Nate he's one of our moderators on the Discord. He's also a moderator for us on here on Twitch.
Okay.
And he joined us for one of the first 24-hour charity streams that I did, and he stayed with us for pretty much the whole damn thing.
So an absolute champ.
Oh yeah, he's an absolute. But I called him the Venerable Nate, Dreadnought kind of thing, because he does batch pain like an absolute monster. Like 100 men all at the same time kind of thing. 20 odd tanks all at the same time, and he's currently in the process of building a chapter of Marines.
Ah, so he likes to punish himself.
Yes, but he enjoys it.
My hat goes off to you. I know the feeling, good sir.
Okay, so Mrs. A has obviously asked about the positives. In the chat, we have Noel says all about the positives. Munchie, that is I guess that's too much information, dude. But I guess it's positive.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to be back though.
No.
What is he doing now, Munch? What are you doing?
So Munchie's I mean, I love the chat. It's like I had a lovely poo this morning, hoping to do that same tomorrow. Noel's just like, oh, I wish I was that regular. Oh my days! And the chat's just sunk.
Down the toilet.
Yeah. Oh, Mark.
What?
You
I
can't
done
make
dilly
him
squat.
dragon.
Look, the problem is you got me on a stream with you. You got Munch in
Yeah.
there. You only need a few more people, and then I don't need to say any more.
No. What's going on? Oh, you cut out, dude.
Did I now?
I can hear you now.
What next week? That sounds lovely.
That does sound lovely.
Sounds really nice.
Gives me a bit. I hang in his stream sometimes. You get everywhere, Nate. When you think chat can't go lower than the Titanic.
Do you know what? To be fair, right? I think we should all talk about our bowel movements a bit more.
You don't want to know mine, thank you very much.
I'd rather not.
No, but
I'm
it
just-
should be
I'm just.
more accepted to talk about our bodily functions. More
True,
openly.
yes, but not
Okay,
when
yeah.
you suffer from IBS.
Me too.
Look,
Yeah.
this is not IBS Anonymous, all right?
Why not?
It's going that way.
What is it? IA,
Um,
IBS Anonymous.
Oh my god, what is going on?
You knew what was going on, mister.
Well, no, 'cause I'm just looking around at the chat and it's like Beth's giving it. Oh my god, Munchie's hold my beer. Oh god, Beth, I have colitis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really bad.
that's really bad. Yeah, no, I would read that right. I had to do a double take. Must resist the urge to go to Austin Powers related poo stuff. Oh, please, God, no.
Like, it should be more socially acceptable than
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, I'm not saying but I'm not saying that's. It's not. It's not.
No, 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 no,
Ah.
no, 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 no.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like thanks for that, love. Yeah, great. So back to War Dollies.
War dollies?
what's
No, we're doing the adult thing now. We're talking about, the human bodily functions. We are. We got to make sure, people look after themselves.
Indeed.
I dread to think where that conversation is going to go with some of the people that we have in our chat. I'm just putting that out there. So have we got any more? Have we got any more positives for the week?
Yeah. What's everyone been up to? Come on. What's everyone been up to?
We're nosy streamers and we want to know.
I'm bored.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm bored with my own stuff. How's that?
Foxy Badger says I have IBS too. Null says, can I win the What's Wrong With Me prize?
Yes,
Let's
you
not
can.
go down there.
Yeah, you can currently. Yeah, you currently win that one. I don't think he wants to.
I don't think anybody wants that crown. Ever.
No, no one wants that crown ever.
But you can.
You've got to give it back though.
It's a bit defective.
Oh, please don't.
You're not allowed to keep it. And we need you. I need you back up fighting fit. For like the next heresy events at Warhammer World. Or Preston, whichever one comes first.
Yeah, I do want to come to some of these Warhammer Heresy events in the new year.
Oh mate, I've avoided them. I have avoided them in the past, and it's mostly down to social anxiety. Not
Yeah.
even gonna lie. Between social anxiety, troubles that I've had, yeah, I've just avoided them because then
Yeah.
it's that whole thing of like I'm avoiding confrontation if certain people are around or stuff like that, and being put in awkward situations or potentially having getting overwhelmed or overstimulated. And do you know what? I went to the team event last year. I had a lovely time. I met a lot of new people who we then ended up like following each other on Instagram and stuff.
Yep.
And I'm still in touch with now. Noel was had been in our. I've run out of tea. Stop winding Mark up.
Who said that?
It's a tea party. Someone played tea. Abaddon played tea party. Just trying to wind you up now, mate. Just ignore him. It's fine. Just you'll get them back. I know you will. Yeah, Noel had been watching us on Twitch for a while and had actually won one of the paint offs. So when it was just coincidence that he'd won the paint off, and it was like, well, I'm going to be down Nottingham and I'm going to the same event. I'll just bring it with me. But I've found like heresy events, they're a lot more friendly. And I took my earplugs. What are they called?
Loops.
The loops, just in case like anxiety or getting overwhelmed.
You never used them once?
And I never used them.
No.
I'm in this big hall with like 100 other people. Even in the dining hall, I didn't feel the need to use them. And I even said, like at the beginning of every game, I got them out and I showed my opponent. I said, look, if I put these in and it looks like I haven't heard what you've said, just speak a bit louder or come near, or like get me to come closer. And it's just like I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And all of them were understanding. all of them were absolutely brilliant about it, and yeah, I didn't feel the need to use them once. And then the event in Preston, which again Noel put me onto, and we were supposed to meet up, but unfortunately he had health issues to take care of.
Fair enough.
I had two gentlemen message me before the event saying, "Hi, understand you're coming from further afield. I'm so and so. Looking forward to meeting you," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I've stayed in touch with the majority of the guys that were at that event as well. And yeah, I kind of find that the heresy community is a lot friendlier and a lot more welcoming and a lot more understanding. I mean, I haven't really tried a lot of 40k events, but then again, I'm not as invested with 40k as I am heresy these days. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you get, I mean, I understand obviously with where you live, it's harder to get to certain places.
Yeah.
But I'd say use the Facebook events page, dude, because I did not realize how many non-Games Workshop like little independents put on heresy events.
Because I do. Yeah.
You get quite a lot of them down south.
I do know there's one that appears every once in a while in Plymouth, which for me is about an hour and a half drive away, which you could then do in a day.
Which one's that one?
Plymouth, I believe.
Is that one coming up?
I don't know if
Sounds
it's coming up,
familiar.
but I do know they do it from time to time. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I think I saw one or I got a notification telling me recently that there was an event down there. I've just got it set as like an alert, like on Facebook, and it's like just springs up every couple of days. Like, are you interested in going to this event? And then I go, oh, that's 4 hours away. Maybe not.
Yeah, like I want to restart my heresy in the new year once, I've caught up with everything else.
Yeah.
I've had a good old, college try at bolt action because I really want to do that. And bits and pieces and just get things under control because I've done a little announcement on my Discord last night. I had to think, my days were blurring. Like I'm kind of doing a bit too much.
Yeah.
And
you want to refocus your efforts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if people aren't aware, YouTube has altered how it runs. Because I didn't realize this. So when I said it on my stream this morning, people were like, "Oh my god, that makes so much sense." So YouTube punishes now, inverted comma, it punishes people trying different things. Now, the reason why I say it punishes people trying different things, if you are an established YouTuber for doing X product, if you then try and do B product and people don't watch that,
yeah,
if they don't watch 2 consecutive videos that you produce, they then don't get notifications of your future videos.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, unless you have the bell notification thing turned on. So say, for example, you try maybe 4 different things to see what takes your fancy.
Yeah.
If a majority of your people don't watch the last 2 videos that you make in a month, for example, those people are highly unlikely to see any future notifications unless they go manually looking.
Yeah. That sounds about right for YouTube.
Yeah, which I had my suspicions until I then looked into it and had it confirmed. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. So doing too much of different things is not helpful.
Yeah, because then the problem is, you may gain a larger audience for a short amount of time, like you get a spike, but
Yeah.
then it will disappear because then you're not gaining the views because people may want to be watching said content, but they're not getting the notifications that you're making X content.
Yeah.
because they haven't been watching your previous videos that they had no interest in.
Mm.
And that's really, really just,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's not,
Pain in the ass.
yeah. Because you may be a bit like in a bit of a rut. You may be wanting to try something a bit different. And by doing that, you are potentially hindering yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I noticed. I was then talking to people and they're like, wait a minute, I didn't realise you were doing X, Y, Z. Because they hadn't had the notification.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, see, I've kind of had that suspicion for a while.
Yeah.
When we put out the first videos to do with mental health,
Mm.
Obviously they were seen, they were well received, but then did a couple of painting videos and they weren't seen. And I remember talking to someone and they were like, "Oh, you should totally do a painting video on that unit." And I'm like, "I have." Like, what? Like, have you not seen it? Like, you are subscribed and, you've told me as much. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Media algorithms are
A nightmare, a minefield.
Yeah.
law unto themselves.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's for my own mental well-being as well. I was kind of like throwing stuff on the wall to see what's stuck for YouTube, but also myself.
Yeah.
See what's stuck. But then knowing what the algorithm's like now, I'm like, oh God, I kind of done the worst thing you could do without
Yeah.
knowing it. And I'm like, oh, that's not the best.
But you now know, and like you said, you take a step back, take a breather, kind of, figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it.
And reassess.
Yeah. I thought that's what I was doing until I realized that I'm a lot happier just streaming.
Mm.
Like I thought, like, yeah, YouTube's the way forward. That's what I want to do. And no, it's really not. Hours of editing and all the rest. It's like, nah, that's not. It's not really for me.
Oh, 100%.
Coffee. Someone's on coffee.
Oh, Munchie is not trying to please everyone. It was just more like I was trying to find what pleased me by going, throw it out there and see what I like to do. And
Yeah.
it didn't help me because I was like, I put all this time and effort in, and then it kind of didn't go anywhere. And it was like, oh,
It's very disheartening, or it can be very disheartening. If you do something that you put, love into, and you want to share it,
Yeah.
and it's not well received,
yeah, it does.
it can be very disheartening.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, shall we catch up on the chat for a minute? Because I've seen so many messages go past.
Yeah, 100%. It is a bit demoralizing because you put a part of yourself in the content that you make, and
Yeah.
you then start judging yourself, going, "Oh, am I not good enough?" You just generally do that, and you don't mean to do that. You just do, and it's horrid. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It is literally though one of the main reasons why I decided not to do anymore. Like the channel's still there, the content's still there, and occasionally, like I'll get a notification that someone has liked it or commented. And we have had one or I think two in as many years. People say, when are you coming back to do more? This was really fun, but yeah, I don't see us going back to do any more. It's just not our thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give YouTube like a good old college try for like the rest of the year. But if it doesn't like for me, if it doesn't turn itself around, as in like the supportive side of it, like I then click with it or something like that, I may have to just give it a bit of a genuine rethink. Is it like
Yeah.
something I want to be doing? Which I do. I do want to do it, but it's like I was saying this morning. I am looking at doing maybe 3 things max, and the reason why I say 3 is I would alternate them, and
Yeah.
I'll do 2 that are maybe a little bit more niche, and then my third one is a more encompassing one that would have people come in.
Yeah.
But I would never do the 2 niche things one after the other to fight this algorithm mess up.
Yeah.
And the idea I was thinking of was my bolt action as the niche one, or one of the niche ones. The other niche item would be, I say niche, but it'd be like my Dark Angels. And then,
That's kind of niche because it's covering the way you paint them.
yes. And it's
As
Great Eyed
opposed
Studios
to
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
And then the third option, which would be a bit more draw people in, would be, oh, my thing's in the way, is do my terrain videos again. Like how I make terrain and going through the old books and little terrain tips of,
Oh, I used to love them books.
yeah, I got them down beside me. And that's the idea I was thinking, because the terrain could then be used in conjunction with hopefully like battle reports for bolt action and things like that. And it just gives me a bit of a direction. And just, and then I can kind of go in the new year, oh, I'm just going to place the 40k Dark Angels down because they're all painted, they're done with, hopefully. I'll take up the Heresy Dark Angels and restart that up.
Just 1 minute, dude. Noel, we'll catch you later, mate. If you've messaged me, I will respond later. You make sure you get plenty of rest, okay?
Have a good one, Noel.
See you later, Noel. Look after yourself.
And also, the plan takes into consideration things that we've discussed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. No, I see why you. I were expecting like, is it gonna? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. To anyone in the chat, that would have made absolutely zero sense. But obviously, we're on the same, wavelength. We know what we're talking about. Had a 500-point tester game with Mark today. Was funny. Will Smith finished his dread with a lucky Paragon Blade, Murderous Strike. Then got a character challenge, killing the Ultramarine Praetor. And wow, you're killing Ultramarines. Well, that's it, mate. Next time me and you play,
Sorry.
you're for it.
Sorry.
Extreme prejudice.
Ultramarines are boring.
Oh, okay. I would agree with you, except I raise you the Nemesis chapter.
Yes.
The complete opposite of boring.
Yeah, but you get what I mean. Generic Ultramarines, they're safe.
Don't do generic.
Mr. A doesn't do generic.
They're safe. Like, they are a safe option, and they do, but they feel like, oh, Munchie's like, what the fuck?
Sorry, Munchie, would you like to interject with this? No, I agree. Like, I can't stand Ultramarines for 40k, as just like I can't stand Dark Angels for 40k. Dark Angels for Heresy and Ultramarines for Heresy, on the other hand, are way more interesting.
They're more fleshed out, shall we say?
Yeah, they are, very much so. But that's because they've got elements within the overall Legion that give it that extra character. You know, for the Ultramarines, the Nemesis chapter is that darker underbelly.
Yeah, they're the ones that
love.
Yeah, they're the ones that do the really nasty stuff. But it's like Munch. I'll say about the
Oh, I
idea
know.
that we had for the channel with bolt action, and we would like to do weird like what if scenarios that we've seen some other people tiptoeing with.
Okay.
And it's like,
Interesting.
what if, as in like, what if the Germans ever got into Britain? What would like the
Right.
Home Guard be doing? And there's similar people. There's people out there that have done similar things, but
Yeah.
just having really kooky kind of. You still do the historical side of it of what did these forces have at the time that you play with, but you put them in very odd situations.
Right. Got you. And
And
it's all
it,
right. I'm listening to you and trying to piece together in my head what you're getting at, and I'm also reading this comment multiple times that Munchie's put
what was
because
it?
you're not reading your chat. So I get what he means. He's not reading his screen. No, his black ones are cool AF. So he
Oh,
means the
Dark
Nemesis.
Angels.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
them ones. Yeah, I get it now. I get it.
But yeah,
I was
so
just dead confused. I'm like, what's going on with the chat? Like, I'm trying to read a bit of yours and then read a bit of mine because they're right next to each other, and I'm getting cross wires.
but then
Sorry, my
that's an
apologies.
is also an idea for doing other battle reports like Horus Heresy battle reports of like
See,
yeah.
there's a. Have you seen? I think we spoke about this the other night. The
Mhm.
hearsay.
Yeah. The little blighters doing what I want to do.
No. Oh, yeah, me too. So it's two different people, two different channels. So we had a lovely chap drop in the other day, um, which is here yeah,
MC Hearsay.
heresy hearsay, and he does YouTube. I've been watching his stuff for a while. Um, he does loads of cool stuff. Like literally, like there's a video with a pink marine as the thumbnail, and it's like paint whatever you want kind of scenario.
I think
Love
I've
it. I
seen
love
that one.
videos like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And then the hearsay did that very narrative driven battle report, and I love things like that. Like if I could have done anything when I first started up doing YouTube, that is what I would have preferred to have done.
Same
Like
here.
really narrative driven. But the amount of time and effort that goes
Mhm.
into editing the explosions and the bolt fire and the las fire and all the weird cool special effects in the background. It's like I do not. I can't.
Dare I
I
say it,
don't know
even
how to do
recording
any of
it.
that.
Even recording
What
it.
even recording it. No worries about it. Catch you later, mate. No, your Nemesis chapter is cool. I know my Nemesis chapter is cool, Monchi. Thank you.
Munch, we found a
I really enjoy
fellow
him.
we found a fellow hobbyist that likes the same idea as we do. How's that?
Hey, Monchi. Monchi, do you want to? Who wants a sneak peek? Because guess what I have in here? I have.
A Warlord Titan?
No, I have another. I have another squad of Nemesis Marines to do. Got a whole other 10-man squad to do, mate. I love them. I just love it. It's a very smooth transition from like the like the base coat or the primer, the base coat, and then the highlights, and then broken up with some sponge work and some liquid mask, and then that really like satisfying like peeling it all off at the end. It's so satisfying. I hear I hear a snuffly boy. I hear a snuffleupagus.
But yeah, it is. It's that's what I'm thinking for myself. Going forward,
Yeah,
because I know full well I just been throwing my focus for myself, as let alone the content, in so many different directions that I'm kind of like, what am I actually doing? What am
yeah.
I actually trying to accomplish here? You know, let alone trying to say, oh, I'm accomplishing this for the channel. It's kind of not. I'm just trying to accomplish it for myself, and I'm kind of like looking at it going, I haven't done diddly squat.
Well, it's the goal setting, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's what are you going to achieve? What's going to get done? What's not going to get done? And not getting distracted. I mean, that was a big thing for me. Was like, and that I think that's why the content I did for YouTube went all over the place because I did want to do a bit of everything.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with trying to do a bit of everything, but
YouTube doesn't like it.
yeah. And also, your own hobbying may not like it as well,
Yeah.
because I've noticed big time ever since I've gone a bit with everything going on. I went a bit like all over the place. I'm far less productive than I was last year and the year before.
Mm.
Like, I was blitzing out armies and units and stuff left, right, and centre. And looking back at what I've done this year, I'm kind of like, oh dear God, I don't like it.
Yeah, first year of streaming, they go for like 500 models or something like that. But then the following year, I hardly did anything. It was weird. Like, wait a minute, I feel like I've done the same amount, if not more, but it turned out that I hadn't. It was a bit bizarre. Right, I need the wet palette. No, it isn't. You're right. Look, it is not a contest. Sometimes it feels like it is, but it's a contest with myself, not anyone else.
Because the biggest critic in your life is yourself.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
And it's not even like you try to be mean to yourself, like out of, I'm going to flagellate myself. No, you just naturally, you just look back and go, why haven't I done this? Why haven't I done that? Like, I bought 2 lots of Age of Darkness boxes when they came
Yeah.
out. And I got a load of Dark Angel bits, and I started a YouTube series. It just, I lost the enthusiasm for it. Even though I didn't like lose it, I just it then disappeared from being in my forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
And I think as hobbyists, we all have that kind of magpie syndrome. We can all acknowledge that. Like, we just kind of, we don't want to, but we do
I
without
don't know what
knowing
he's on
to.
about. Do you know what he's on about, love? I don't know what he's on about.
We get bored.
I don't get bored. Yeah, but magpie is very accurate because it's shiny.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's not like you're bored per se. It's just like, oh, that looks really, really cool, and it takes your interest.
Yeah, for me, it's normally late nights on the Discord chatting with certain people, and an idea gets thrown around, and then my brain goes, "We must do this idea."
Even though you got other really great ideas.
Yep. I could be in the middle of an army project, and my brain will go, "We need to do that thing." I'm like, oh no.
And then you can't.
Munchie, jump packs or no? For the Nemesis, no, they're the actual Nemesis unit. But I have got plans to do more jump pack related destroyers in the future.
Yeah, because the Nemesis chapter is basically just destroyers and all, but no.
Yeah.
Think of them like the
Yeah.
Dreadwing.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. I think it's like 90% of them are Terranborn as well, which is kind of ironic. Because you go through the Heresy series and you hear about how the traitor Primarchs tret the Terranborns, and you think, oh, the Loyalists won't do that. And then you find out the Loyalists did, in fact, mistreat their Terranborn troops. They just did it in a different way.
Oh, Corvus was an absolute beeper when it came to his ones. Oh, you're not trained like I want you to be trained. Bye.
It's after 9 o'clock in the UK. You are fine. You may swear.
All bets are off.
Basically, he was like, F you, you can get lost because you're not edgy enough, emo-like, to stay around with me, go away, here's the Carcharodons.
Yeah, pretty much. But like Gilliman took the Nemesis lot off the front lines
Mm.
because they weren't like fighting the way he wanted them to fight.
Even though they were doing the job that they needed to do.
Yeah.
I would say,
Yeah. So it irradiated a few planets. So what?
The problem is, a lot of the Primarchs, and I'll say it, basically all the Primarchs, including Lion, all of them, every single one, I think except for Sanguinius, really,
The bestest boy.
was
The bestest
hyper,
boy.
they were hypocritical.
Yeah. To be fair, Mrs. A just finished Descent of Angels today.
Mm-hmm.
Was not happy with the ending.
Which one was Descent of Angels again?
The one where it's following the new initiates. And it was the sort of precursor to Luther turning traitor, basically.
Oh, yes,
okay.
I know the one you're on
Yeah,
about.
hang on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But he didn't turn traitor, did he? We don't know what happened.
With
You should always say spoilers. Somebody might not have read it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry if you haven't read the
some people haven't. Give them benefit of the doubt.
yeah, that's a fair point.
There's constantly new people into the hobby. I will say, with the Dark Angels lore from the Heresy and stuff, what was I say is really quite clever is with the Lion, Son of the Forest, and Luther, First of the Fallen, they do expand a lot more of what happened to the Dark Angels after the Scouring and at the Fall of Caliban. They do fill out some of these holes, which is quite cool. But obviously,
Sorry,
no, don't worry.
So I have a box specifically to do weathering powders, and my dumbass puppy has just decided that he's going to stick his nose in it. So now has a lovely brown smudge across his face.
Oh, bless him.
Just wants to join in the painting.
See, Frankie, here, all around here, it's just there's a big black smudge.
Bless him. Kelly, come here. See the doggy. Quick. Move it. Quick. Quick.
We don't have cat
Quick,
cam at the moment.
run.
We have dog
Mind your
cam.
hand with the door.
Oh, they're getting cuddles. Oh, oh.
You're gonna bye.
Oh, you just dribbled on my face. Yes, okay, says thank you. Yes, that's my ear. Let's not go for the ear. Oh,
Okay.
oh, puppy.
He's 16-week-old for Mrs. 6.
16
He
weeks old.
wanted to get down. He wanted to get down. Okay, go on. There you go. My face is wet now.
Oh, Bronson's getting jelly. Bronson.
I saw. Yeah, Mrs. A will have to watch that on the replay.
Oh, come here, Bronson.
If you come round here, can you see it on your screen? Puppies.
Coming to be on.
You getting jelly, Brunts? Are you getting jelly? Are you getting jelly?
I'll go. He has. He's got a right. He's got a right smudge across his face where he's stuck his head in me weathering powder box like a silly billy.
You want to go pee pee? Yeah, you want to go pee pee. Go pee pee. Go pee.
I'm gonna get my tiger.
Yeah. I make no apologies for the squeaking that you are about to hear. He has a tiger. He has awoken. But yeah, so Mrs. A watched, or Mrs. A finished the Descent of Angels today, so we started Legion. I'd forgotten how weird that starts off.
Hello. How are you doing, everyone? Before I forget, Mr. Apothecary, I may have something for you.
Oh.
Give me 2 seconds.
How do I want to tackle that handle? Coming along, getting there slowly. I think they
So,
look fancy
how,
enough.
how many of the Horus Heresy audiobooks do you have?
Hang on. Many. Because we've been using Audible for forever.
Alright, 2 seconds.
Okay.
There you go.
Holy crap. Okay, hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
54.
I think we've got. Oh no. I'm not sure actually. I'm just trying to look now. I've got Pharos. I think I've got a few out of order as well. Like I've got up to a certain point, and then I'm missing a few, and then
2 seconds.
like I've got like Vengeful Spirit or something like that.
Let me know, I'll see if I can send you some. 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, he's leaving, so we're stuck with both chats. Yes, I do apologize. Yeah, this is new for us. Like we've done like collab type stuff where I've one or both of us have been like part of a podcast, but we've never done like a collaboration stream. So that's weird. That's unusual for us. It's very different. Takes a lot of getting used to.
I got fancy latte thingies.
Lattes. Ooh.
Yeah. Nescafe.
Showing
No,
off,
not
are
for
we?
you, doggies. You can't eat this. No, go back to mummy.
Doggies eat everything.
Yeah.
Yes. What now? Oh, what? You've run.
Run out of tea.
Yeah.
Moment, I feel.
What do you think, chat? Should she have a chai tea latte? I'm gonna leave it up to the chat to decide.
Come on, chat. You're always on my side.
Watch it. This will be the one time they're like, nope. No latte for you.
Wouldn't do that to me. We totally would.
There you go, I got a baby.
Said so menacingly.
Would not. See, they don't even dare respond.
Oh,
She says,
yeah.
"Oh, so I could go for a chai tea latte."
By the way,
I'm like,
I learned something that I completely forgot about this streaking grime. If you ever get enamel washes, I was wondering why it wasn't coming up the same as my old ones. You don't just shake it, you have to get something in the bottom and mix it in because it like separates and it turns into sediment.
yes.
I completely forgot about that.
Oops.
That's why I've redone these. Some people may have noticed I've coated them twice now.
I mean, double coats of streaking of grime is not necessarily a bad
No.
thing.
It's just making them match the army, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yes, good sir, next year, if things are not foreboding,
Heresy, heresy, heresy.
you want to do some tag
I
teams?
got you, Mr. Yeah. I deserve a latte. Napalm says she can have a chai tea while listening to Dig. Nah, I'm not that cruel. Give her the chai tea. Yes!
Someone's happy.
I feel betrayed. Yeah, but they chickened out of the diggy hole. Napalm. How
Diggy
could
hole.
you?
Diggy hole.
No!
Diggy hole.
Oh god, that
You
neck
do know that's the
twitches,
song
that,
of my people.
that head twitch has returned. Love.
Is the vein pulsating?
And I'm
Right.
digging a hole. Diggy hole. Digging
No,
a hole.
I'm not, because no, I'm all right. No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't cower it away, good sir. The dwarves need you.
She's scary.
What, the dwarves? Or the lady?
Napalm, it'd be all right, but we don't have a couch for me to sleep on. I'd be sleeping outside.
Oh, you're more than welcome over here. Or down here.
That's one hell of a trek, mate.
That'd be alright. Catch a coach, you'll be alright. Then we could play Heresy. You could teach me.
Yeah, more heresy.
Munch.
Everyone
got someone
should
who
be
can
playing
teach me.
heresy. Heresy, the far superior game.
Munch, we got someone who could teach us. Have to try.
Oh,
That looks so much better when the streaking grind comes off. You can't
Mine-
educate pork. Thanks.
Mine doesn't come off. Like, I don't take that much off. If I'm brutally honest, like I probably should take a lot more off. But yeah, what are you using anyway? What are they? Oh, are they makeup?
Yep. Make up Q-tip sponges.
Do you clean them off afterwards, or do you just like throw them away and get some new ones?
Throw them away and get some new ones. I got a pack of like 200 for like $5.
Oh. Mark, you might want to refresh the stream
Okay.
as frozen on yours.
One moment.
Right, I'm gonna go make Mrs. A chai tea latte. I've just said that. We don't have a couch. I'll be outside.
I'll come and rescue you. It may take a while.
His side,
The
and you can
dog-
be on the dog.
The
bench.
dog already has my side. You have the con. Make you a chai tea latte.
Kelly's listening to Irish music.
It literally tells you on the packet. Like 3 heaped tablespoons, a dash of milk, and then hot water.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a big enough mug.
Why isn't there just a this is for chai tea mug?
My good one broke this morning.
Yes.
Oh. What, did they have chai tea in it?
No. No. We literally we nipped out for half an hour to drop the car off for its MOT and service and check over. That was expensive. And when we got back, we'd only been gone half an hour. We'd left the teenager with the puppy. When we got back, he said he informed us that my cup was broken. My good cup as well. Like, it's the perfect size and shape, and I've never found another one.
How's the kid still alive? If I'd done something like that, I would be terrified to enter the house.
He has ADHD and autism.
And to be fair, it wasn't him that broke it was the puppy.
The puppy.
But he should have been watching.
How did the puppy get to it in the first place?
Well, there is the question.
Because that you know, dare I ask, like, how did the puppy get to the mug in the first place?
Yeah, well, ask me another one.
Supposed to be keeping things positive. What's going on?
My mug got broken. My good mug. My
I heard
perfect tea mug.
I heard someone play the heresy button.
Yes, crane. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, crane.
What exactly was heretical?
That my mug got broken. Like, I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do.
The reason why I really like these sponges as well is you can really soak them in the cleaning spirits. You can
I'm
kind of
gonna
like,
have to. I'm gonna have to try them.
yeah, you can rub and buff it quite well.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that smells so good.
I'm gonna have to give them a try.
Yeah, they're great. You can just, there you go, just rub and buff it
Yeah.
and just let the streak and grime kind of flow wherever you want. But you got two sides, so I have like a wet side, which is the bigger side, and then if I
Hmm.
want to scrub it away more after I got it like wet and more, cleanable, I then swap over to the dry side. Then rub it away some more
Yeah.
because, like, say for example here, oh, I want to make, there you go, make the dome chrome pop up a little bit more. Make the flesh pop.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. I mean, I don't know whether I've got any of mine sticking around actually.
Yeah,
Hang on, I think I do actually. Yeah.
it's just a useful tool, and also because it's got that middle handle bit, you're less likely to get it all over your fingers.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I did some YouTube content on them, and it was like, make sure you're wearing gloves and a mask. And then when it comes to like streaming, someone pointed out like, you don't wear gloves and a mask when you're using that stuff on stream, and it's like, whoops, I've been caught out. Yeah, I left a lot more on for mine, but then I also added like different version or different colors of streaking grime, and then oil washes for recess shading things,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I mean, I've kind of got to go back and do across the rest of the army, but at the moment, painted is 10 kin, one bike, one hecachonk, another
Ekachon.
champion, and the Carl, and that's it. I've still got like the rest of the kill team to finish, and another 10 guys and the 2 bikes.
I will say your ones inherently are brighter base coats than what I've got.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think the problem is if I left too much of this stuff on, it would just look like they've had a dance with Nurgle.
So that was a tip you'd seen online.
Go bright.
To go really brighter than you think you should
Yep.
if you're going to use streaking grime because of how much it dulls it down.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%. 100%. It makes, complete logical sense.
And there was like it was one particular person as well, and I can never remember who it was.
I feel like it was Ninja.
No, it weren't. It was it Spray It Black Studios or something like that. But they were the only one that I'd seen give out that bit of advice. Like everyone else is like, here's a how-to on how to use like streaking grime and similar products, but none of them said anything about going really bright, which was surprising.
Yeah, because it does make logical sense. You are darkening it down.
Yeah.
So myself, I want to go for more earthy colours because for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
these dwarves are meant to be miners and prospectors and stuff like that, so they're not going to have hyperly garish stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's all utilitarian. That's why it's all browns and stuff. And like very pallid skin. I want that kind of like they're not unhealthy. It's just they don't need to look like gleaming rosy tinted skin.
Yeah, they spend so much time in the mines. Your skin's going to be a lot lighter, isn't it? And more anemic.
Yeah. And I want them
That's
to
not
look,
true.
weathered.
What?
Munchie says, us men never read instructions. I've watched every single one of you pull out the instructions when you're building models. Every single one of you.
Nope, 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 nope. Yes, maybe. Only with Games Workshop stuff, because it's so convoluted.
There is literally only one kit now that I can confidently say I do not need the instructions for.
What, Mark 6 Marines?
Mark 3 power armor.
Okay, fair enough.
Iron
I was
armor.
close. I was close.
Yeah. Mark 3. Just I've built that many over the years. It's just like, I don't need no instruction manual.
Yeah, I will say GW stuff is very, very pretty. But without the instructions, it is, if you're not careful, you would accidentally, like, forget to put something in where it should be and be like, wait a minute, why can't I do this now? It's like, oh, you should put it in, like, 2 steps ago.
Yeah. Some of their kits have definitely gone that way. Like, you think about it when we first got into the hobby.
Yeah.
You know, you could buy a kit and you'd only have to build it once, and it's like, all right, if I get another one of them, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, free. Pay for that.
Some of them weren't. Some of them had more bits, but yeah.
You felt, it felt a little bit more like Connects or Meccano and stuff like that. You were able to be
Yeah.
like, oh, these are clearly legs. I put them
Yeah.
here, kind of thing.
He says, not with normal stuff, we're not interested in IKEA, for instance. Always give me extra bits.
Because you're going to lose them.
Bot.
Who?
Cheap viewers on...
Yeah. Let's get rid of that one, shall we?
Yeah, but 100%. If you're using streak, it's the same with streak and grind or washes in general. Washes in general, you do know it's going to darken 9 times out of 10 said area.
Yeah. Nate's on it. Like, every time, like, I know exactly where I need to go to ban these bots and everything.
Oh, I found a way of hopefully reducing bots more. If you want to, you can turn your chat into follower only chat.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And a lot of the less sophisticated bots don't realise to follow you first. So it just stops them.
Stops them. We may have to try that at some point, because the bots are starting to, like, we had a point where it was, we had none. And then I felt like we hit a certain follower count, and then we started getting loads. And I had to manually, before Nate agreed to be a mod, I was manually having to stop, going, ban them and everything.
Yeah.
And then I think it was J7 told us about somewhere that you could, a way of like getting rid of a load of them. So I did that.
Yeah.
And then we got bot spammed, which was kind of panic mode. Because there was a lot of them, so I had to do another clear out.
Yeah.
And since then, we've had 2 or 3, but thankfully, it's always been when Nate's around, so he's just gone, and no.
Quietly pleased with that. When it dries, it'll not look so shiny, and then I can titivate it, sort out some lenses and stuff.
Varnish. Always matte varnish. Just knock that to knock the shine out of it.
Funnily enough, that is without a matte varnish.
That's really good. I've never been able to get it like that.
But
always had to use a varnish to sort of dull it down.
Yeah, the AK stuff, Touchwood, seems to be all right. I don't know about. This is an old AK streak and grind batch. I got it from work at like half price because it was technically going to go out of date.
Oh.
So that's why I bought like 5 batches of the stuff for the Votann. I was like, wait a minute, this is going out of date and they're changing the formula. Give me everything you can.
Yeah.
We've We've gone off AK recently, not because their product quality is bad, but their
Questionable business choices, I think, is a better way of putting it.
yeah.
I think I think I'll be switching to something like MiG, for like grime and stuff, but I've been contemplating doing that for a while because everyone I've spoken to, they're just a better product.
Yeah, I've heard the same. That's why one reason why I want to hang fire on the Horus Heresy until the new year, because I want to just figure out kind of the aesthetic I want to go for. Do I
Yeah.
go for battle? Do I go for clean parade? Like,
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. Like, you say that, but those salamanders that I've done recently, they're not exactly overly done in the battle damage side of things, are they?
They're not as clean as I like them.
They're not as clean as the Teely boys.
yeah, that's
They
just
are
one thing I want
very
to sort out
clean.
for myself.
It's nice. It's don't get me wrong. I do like the like grimdark, but it is now nice now and again to do something clean.
No more. Oh, Kelly's listening to the white all over the world. Kelly, why are you listening to these songs? Because it's a bit distracting because it makes me want to sing.
Sing for us.
Go on,
No,
sing.
no. My singing days are over. I'm not part of a choir anymore, so it's all good.
To be fair, like we've started like music we've been playing recently. Some specific tunes have been very much. Hey, Mark. Oi, too many cameras. Hey, you've got loads of choice tonight. You got loads of choice. You've got Marines, or Votann. Take your pick.
Baby, is it? You want some love? You want some love?
I'm just
Notice
checking.
that he paused when he wants some love.
Yeah, when he wants attention. Just checking we haven't missed anything too important in the chat. I was saying to when you went off, I did say to everyone, where is the Horus Heresy? Well, we're talking Horus Heresy, Mark. Does that count? I was saying in the chat to the chat, Mark, that this is the first time we've done a collaboration stream.
Yes.
Like we've done the occasional podcast and stuff, but we've never done a joint stream before.
No.
So this is very new to us.
Oh, that's fair enough.
And it's a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit jarring because of like how many cameras you've got, and then obviously you're discussing, we're talking, but then there's the chat in the background as well, and yeah, it's different.
Yes. I treat it personally as a way that you can bounce off each other, so it stops it being any quiet, awkward moments.
Yeah, definitely.
And also different points of view.
Yeah,
Like
I can hear the treat bag opening, right? Boil that dog.
there you go. Clean side of the cotton bud coming into use.
They are looking good at them, dude.
But yeah, it's just I have missed painting them. It's one of these things that they kind of fell off.
Yeah. I got distracted by heresy, to be honest.
Is that the White Rose? Yes.
It's like the Votann came out, and then I got distracted by heresy. And then the Crew came out, and then I got distracted by heresy. It's like, God damn it! Stop bringing out cool new stuff for heresy. Let me have my weird, like, painting space dwarves or murder chickens,
Well,
phase, please.
Munchy said these ones are very Bioshock, which I can see that 100%.
Yeah, yeah. I can see mine and yours, like they'd both fit because of the style that we've gone for, but they would be very jarring.
Yeah, because of the colours.
Yeah, but I think it'd be jarring, but equally there'd be a nice contrast between the two.
Yes, 100%. Because the thing is, in the lore,
In the lore.
they do have the different leagues working together for a common goal,
Yeah.
and they are different colours and so on and so forth. So it'd be like, oh, okay, yes, X, Y, Z.
Ninth level of hell received another bot. What?
Sorry?
I don't have the treats. Mummy's giving you the treats. Is that official, Nate? That's where they go? Ninth level of hell.
It's better than they deserve.
Why was he snuffleball? Oh right, okay. He's got his Kong and his snuffleball. Got you.
But I do love Games Workshop with 90% of the models they produce. They are stunning. They are absolutely stunning and very unique and different. And as I said, 90% of the time they knock it out the park of what they in theory should be. It's just
I mean, for the most part, like the quality's spot on.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'm a lot happier in recent years. Sorry.
Doggy?
So she's giving him a Kong.
Yeah.
And he's got a snuffle ball. And she's put the snuffle ball up on the table.
Aww.
Oh my days. Sparks with the flamer. She's put the snuffle ball up on the table and he's just sort of jumped up, stretched, grabbed it, and then dropped back down again. But whenever he does things like that, you just can't help but laugh.
It's mine.
That's mine.
Not.
I was saying something then. Oh yeah, recent years quality of like resin stuff for the heresy particular has gotten way better.
Yeah, I think they realised they had to. They had
Yeah.
to. They couldn't keep going. Like, obviously, the nature of the job I got, I can see, like, miniatures from over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, in storage or coming in from, customers and stuff like that. And you can see a genuine development in the manufacturing, for example.
Yeah. To have a pineapple shoved up it. Little Nicky. They have to pick the pineapple though, right, Munchie?
Yeah, pick the pineapple.
Yeah, I do a full spectrum ban, removal, and report. Yeah, that's fair. You're nothing if not thorough, Nate.
There you go. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I will give firms and stuff honest flack when necessary, but I will give them praise when necessary as well. And the Games Workshop's quality, vast majority of the time, has just got better. They have got better with their quality.
I think the number of models that we've seen during like previews of specific things that we've just gone, oh, I'd love to paint that. Not like I want to do an army or anything else, just things that we'd like to paint has gone up like in the last 2 years or so. Like every time we've done a watch along, both of us have said at least 3 different new releases we've gone, I'd paint that.
Yeah.
Because they've just got better and better as the years have gone on.
Or just go, that looks cool. Not even go, I want to paint that or anything. You just go, that's cool. That's interesting. That's different. It's like, yeah, Munchie with all his guard, metal guard and stuff like that. I was putting a load of the stripped models at work back together and sorting that out past couple days, and going, these were the staples like a decade ago. Metal
Yeah.
models a decade to 2 decades ago was the staple of a lot of models.
Yeah.
You know, you wanted to have a character, 90% of the time it was a metal model.
I mean, I didn't. That's the wrong yellow. I personally feel like if you look at some of the metal models, they've held up really well.
Oh yeah,
Like the quality.
Yeah, 100%.
No, not the small one. It means they don't have a chance to visit me either. That is a very valid point, Nate. Yeah.
I would
That is a very
say I've
valid point.
seen some of the metal models for Old World come into work.
Yeah.
And they're the newest metal models because they're
Now,
obviously they are.
I'm quite conflicted in that regard. So, as much as I love dwarves, I hated painting the old plastic dwarf warriors. They were just a
Yes.
nightmare to paint.
Yeah.
As were the slayers, even though they were quite simple. And yet, things like the Chichujan Guard for the Empire, or like some of the white metal chaos characters, which were a lot more heavily detailed, I enjoyed more. Like, I think there were sometimes they were too simple, and other times they were just not right. Like, they didn't have the same quality.
I could see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I think the biggest problem the dwarves had back in the day, because I wasn't able to have too many dwarves back in the day because growing up on a farm and stuff like that, they were a luxury.
Yeah.
But I would say they weren't the easiest to model, or
Yeah.
just actually paint, because they were just so crammed.
Squat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stunty.
There's only so There's for a dwarf. There's only so much you can do, really, isn't there?
Yeah.
And yet, you look at the models that they did for Lord of the Rings. Their dwarves that they've done for Lord of the Rings are absolutely awesome.
Yeah. Like, what's going on here? Why is it so different?
Yeah.
And when I go Warhammer World, I am hoping to pick up a few dwarf bits, but not infantry or anything like that, because I have my 3D printer for that, really, in all fairness. For like Highland miniatures as my sculpt of choice. But I am looking at getting hold of like Bugsman on cart, things like
Yeah.
that. The more special stuff, because I do find their proportions seem to be just more inviting to paint.
Yeah.
Like easier to get to, I think is the best way of putting it.
Yeah.
They
I
seem to
can
be
get
an
behind
easier
that.
time.
I mean, as much as I say I disliked painting slayers, paints and stuff have come a long way.
True.
Like, I can imagine like like the old white metal slayers would be a lot more fun to paint now because we have things like contrast and speed paints.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, 100%.
And there is a temptation to do an all slayer army. Just go full ginger.
Oh, what? Don't do them how GW are painting them now, with different coloured beards.
Oh no, go to like it used to be. Just full ginger. Just that's it.
I don't know why they done that anyway. The whole let's give them different colours. It's like what?
Yeah, it completely contradicts. Yeah, contradicts like what they've said in the books and stuff in the novels. It's like, yep, these guys they dyed their hair and orange and that were it. They were slayers. Monche, I personally love the simplicity of the old metals. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, yeah, some of them were really simple, but
They weren't the easiest to get to.
yeah,
And I think there's also nowadays there's a lot more. It's a double-edged sword. We've discussed it in the past. There's a double-edged sword now that because there's so much information out there for painting and hobbying in general, I do think some people feel a little bit overwhelmed and they feel like they're expected to paint
to a particular standard.
to this standard when they've already just started. It's like
Mm,
you don't need to do that.
no, give yourself a messy phase.
Yeah, and also
You're not. You shouldn't be coming to. You know, you don't need to come into the hobby and immediately know how to paint non-metal metallics.
yeah, and enjoy it as well. Isn't that supposed to be part of it?
Yeah. The Slayer lore has gone way out of hand. What do you mean, Mark? Like when I first got into Warhammer Fantasy, it was the Slayers. They dyed their hair orange, and they went out looking for an honourable death.
Yeah. So
Like-
that's what I thought it still was.
That was it.
Yeah, because basically you got a certain Karak, which has the Grimnir shrine.
Karak Kadrin.
Karak Kadrin, yeah. And that's how you have the Slayer King.
Yeah.
Because he had to take the Slayer oath, but he couldn't get himself killed because he was a king. So
Because he was a
the
king.
king and the Slayer contradicted each other.
Yep. Good old Ungrim.
Yep.
Oh, and Ungrim, like young Ungrim's model. Oh,
I
God
do
damn.
have those models here somewhere.
oh no! Don't you dare.
Oh, do you want to see my dwarf
Um,
models?
It's that time, closing tonight. Catch you folks later. I'm off to earn my bill money. No worries, Nick. Catch you later. Thanks for your help, as always.
Catch you later.
There was no kings or demon slayers. That's just silly over the top. I mean, I don't mind Ungrim. Like, I don't mind there being a king, and I understand why you would have different versions of slayers.
Yes, because depending
Like-
on the level of monsters they've slain,
Yeah,
they gain
I
ranks.
get that. But yeah, changing the law outright to be, yeah, very contradictory to what it's been for.
Hmm.
But then again, it's change, and I mean, I'm not a big fan of change.
Trying to find it
Not
good,
even,
sir.
but it can be good. There can be good change.
Oh yeah, 100%. If everything stays the exact same, it can
It's
be very
boring.
stagnant and boring. Yeah, 100%. But
Yeah.
change for the sake of just changing it is not a good thing either.
No.
That's where it needs to be that nice. It's a difficult, like, fine line, isn't it?
Yeah. I do want to get young Ungrim though, because that is one hell of a model. Like
What do you mean, young Ungrim?
young Ungrim. That's one of the characters that they did.
Isn't that his son you're on about?
No, I'm pretty sure that's Ungrim as in the Slayer King. I think, anyway.
For the re-release, haven't they?
Yeah. Might be that it's Ungrim like before he got some of like the artifact or before he killed the dragon. Or Snorri. You know, every time someone mentions Snorri, I immediately go to Realm Slayer. And it, you know, I need to go make a drink. Hang on. Snorri Nosebiter, you bloody idiot, or something to that respect.
So,
Respect.
one moment.
Respect is the wrong word. Effect. Right, hang on. Let me have a look.
No, chat's telling you to go make a drink.
I'm gonna go make it. I'm hungry.
Do as you're told.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, the new terrain as well. Like the new terrain for the old world looks awesome. Right. Do it. 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 What are you saying? Do it. Yeah, it is.
Go
Ungren,
make a drink.
Ungren Iron Fist, the Slayer King of Kadrin.
I'm curious what model that is then.
I'm gonna go make a drink. I'm gonna go make a drink. I'm just I'm just getting spammed. I'm making a drink. Ungrim.
Don't worry, Munchie. I've got the Slayer out for him, so he can have a look in a minute. A 54mm scale Slayer.
No, it was a new model that they announced when the dwarves went up for pre-release.
Oh, you mean the four-year-old one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, sorry. When you were saying it, I was like, "What do you mean?" No, yeah, I want to get the four-year-old one. Yeah, 100% younger
Yeah.
variant.
Look at him. Looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
darling.
sorry, it is. It's an awesome looking model.
So, I do have a selection of old metal dwarves.
I do too.
Oh, here we go.
Are we having a dwarf off?
So,
Hang on.
fine.
Let me go get mine. Hang on. Give me a minute. Dwarf.
These are the ones I have to me, not in my cabinet.
Mr. A has a box
Have a box.
that is unbuilt, unpainted, and
I'm getting a box.
some of them need stripping, actually.
Hang on. Don't be rude.
When she says dwarf off.
Dwarf off.
Dwarf off.
That's
Oh, you want to have a dwarf off? Okay, I'll get my other dwarf.
This is going to get rude really quickly. I'm back. Oh, that's not all of them. Hang on. No, Poppy, move. Dwarves.
So excited. So excited.
I am, and I am, but I don't want to paint them.
He's excited but doesn't want to paint them.
Oh, where's my chopper? Where's my flying helicopter?
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
I need help.
I know you do.
So the problem was I had to sell a
I'm
bunch
supposed to do
of
power sword.
my metal dwarves back in the day to pay some bills, so I'm slowly regaining them.
Oh yeah, Mr. A has both
So-
lost or had to sell stuff in the past. Yes.
So a pride of my collection that I've been hunting for forever. That one.
Hang on, I'm coming. Sorry, I've just my chopper's missing.
Plastic.
I know it is, and it's not where. It's not where I left it. Oh, I like that.
that other plastic that you put
And I
stuff in.
purchased that painted like that anyway for 20 quid.
Oh, pre-painted and all.
Yep.
No.
Don't
But
you
this
say
is
I'm
probably
not
one
like
that you lot may have not seen.
Trader.
These are sort of that old.
Oh, you bugger.
Uh-huh.
I had the plastic ones, brand new in box and everything, and I had to sell them.
I
Those-
have got
The chubby ones. Yeah.
a lot of these. Like we've got
Hello,
a
Moon.
ton of these. Like that box is pretty much just mostly them. Gromrindel.
Yes, I want to get that one. I did have an eye on it in eBay and then I missed it.
Old Doom Anvil.
Oh, do you need the... Yeah, I need to get hold of those, damn it.
I don't. I mean, we have I have crew for a flame cannon, but no flame cannon, which is really weird. And then yeah, it's a lot of like dwarf infantry. And then I do have around somewhere. There's like some characters and stuff.
So this is one that I do want to do a diorama of in the future when I've caught up with everything else. The 54mm scale Slayer.
Oh, I had one of those, and it went missing.
Munchie got it for me.
I might have done.
So I want to do that
Yeah,
as a piece.
I used to have one of them, and yeah, I don't know where it went.
Warhammer World helped me. So I got
Selling dwarves? No, no one said selling dwarves.
Joseph Bugman.
Yeah.
Joseph Bugman. Joseph Bugman.
All of the Bugmans.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
I'm realizing that we've got some dwarves missing, and I'm kind of concerned. The weird thing is, right? I've got the wheeled doom anvil, and I've also got the plaque for the more updated doom anvil, but not the rest of the bits. It's quite bizarre.
Ah, okay. I have the
Like,
White
yeah.
Dwarf. Mr.
Yeah, they're
Angry.
all the dwarves. Well, they're not all the dwarves, because Mrs. A, what are you doing? Have you unorganized my cupboard? That's a yes.
Oh, yeah. I've somehow got a throne of power without a throne.
Oh, you've got the kit, yeah. You got Thorgrim, but without the actual throne.
Yeah.
How is it that we managed to do this as hobbyists?
I've also
Like,
got
we end up with like specific models
without the
Yes.
rest.
Yeah, classic Ungrim.
So I got Ungrim, but I have been hunting for this guy for God knows how long, and I got him a few months ago. His son.
You got Gargrim.
Yep, I got his son.
You lucky swine.
I got him. I got him for 20 quid off a bids.
Oh my days.
So I got him.
Oh.
But on top of that, this this is what I think it is.
You're just showing off now, aren't you?
I like my dwarf collection. This is taking me. There you go. I got another one. Joseph Bugman.
Another Bugman.
Yep. So he is potentially maybe just a diorama painting project. This is the problem I had. That's why I made a catalogue for my Batman Knight models.
Mark, it's a good thing that you accept the fact that you have a problem.
I have something worse though.
So the bit I was looking for is probably the one piece that came from this collection of dwarves that is the bit I'm proud about the most, and it is around somewhere. It's not left. It hasn't gone anywhere. Because you can't find it. Is a full second edition white metal gyrocopter, and it's it's still in its plastic.
There you go.
Oh, see, I have the other two. I have the other version of Gotrek.
These are the Black Library variants.
Yeah, I got the normal ones.
Yep. These cost me a pretty penny. That was Gotrek on his own. This is the problem with the nature of the job I have. He can go for anywhere between £30 to £40 on his own. And then finally the pièce de résistance.
Special box.
I want to enter it into a painting competition at some point. Just take it Golden Demon and just piss people off.
Napalm, don't you rub it in that you've got a Gargrim as well. Go on. Go on, what is it? Oh,
I have 2.
I hate you right now.
And they're sealed.
Oh.
You know you've got more in the chat, right?
Yeah, Mort, get looking in your basement. No, I don't think. Oh no, Mort might have one of those. Games Day 2006.
There you go.
How did you manage to get 2?
Got another.
Overrated.
Oh, because I bought one a few years ago from work,
Right.
and then I forgot I had bought it and found it on eBay going for 20 quid.
Oh my days.
I think it was like
how?
20, 25 quid, and I picked it up. I
There
thought
you
it was
go,
a
then.
scam. I thought it was genuinely a scam because I didn't.
I'd have thought that was a scam as well.
Yeah, well, it hadn't. It didn't. I didn't receive it for a good couple of weeks. So I then contacted
Panic.
eBay and gone, I think I've been scammed. Like, there's been no correspondence or anything. So I got refunded the 25 odd quid.
Yeah.
Arrived 2 days later.
There you go, dude. It's not. It's been messed around with a little bit, but it is in fact the full.
Oh
Old.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I've double checked it. I've been online. I've double checked all the wings are there.
Oh no.
The struts. Night
That-
crane.
You do know that's like porn.
Mark says, what do you need?
Everything.
Oh
They're
my god.
talking about their collections more, and I just
use-
mentioned casually that you're here.
Okay, so
Nobody stands a chance.
Mrs. A isn't wrong. So I have had a few things go missing over the years. The never got the Gargrim,
Nope.
but there's quite a few of the pieces that you've shown off I did get back in the day, and they've just over the years they've just been misplaced, they've gone missing, whatever. Like I did do dwarves for fantasy and lizardmen, and I really enjoyed both. Well, I enjoyed the lizardmen more than I enjoyed the dwarves. And yeah, I kind of like I keep thinking like, I'll do the what is it?
The Slayers.
I'll do the Slayers. Because then you can have like the Goblin Hewer and the Doom Seekers and
Yeah.
Young Ungrim but then I could potentially then keep my eye out for, say, the Games Day model or Gargrim and use them as centerpieces to the army
Yeah.
because that'd be fun. But yeah, it's knowing where to look, isn't it, and keeping your eye open for this stuff.
Yeah, if money was no issue, I would just do an old metal dwarf army.
Yeah.
That honestly, that's, if I could, I would. I would just be, if someone turned around to me and went, here's an metal dwarf collection, X amount on there,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and I had it, I'd probably drop everything else and just start bashing that out.
Those are hard to get even for a dungeon dweller like myself. Yeah, no, you're not kidding. Like they are hard to come. They are hard to come by.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I looked for years for Gargrim, and oh my days, White Wolf 131. Thank you very much for the raid.
Welcome in,
Hello,
welcome in.
welcome.
But yeah, I'm not joking. Like that, the young Grim and his son. His son took me best part of a year to find, because every time he went online or on eBay or Facebook Market, he was just going.
Yeah, they just get snapped up.
Yeah, it was either
Wolfpack is here.
Yeah, it was either
Rainbow Wrangler. Hello, welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, it was either silly money or if he was reasonable, like you said, he'd be snapped up.
Yeah.
Did everybody see that little paw nick my paintbrush then?
I think so. Raiding and running, I'm afraid. No worries, White Wolf. Thank you very much for the raid.
I hope you stream.
See, this is it. People like playing certain buttons just because it's got tricks.
For everybody that White was just raided with, hello and welcome. I'm Mrs. Apothecary. That's Mr. Apothecary.
Hello.
And we are doing a joint stream tonight with 6 Plus Save.
Hello.
So we're just sat talking hobby, painting minis, and hopefully injecting some positivity into the world tonight.
Yay.
Jet, hello.
How are you doing, good sir?
Munchie, I have 3 of the Games Day Marines I'm gonna redo for my heresy. You do right. I think I've got one of the Games Day model. Oh my days. White Wolf, thank you very much for the follow, and everyone else who just spammed the follow button. Thank you.
Did it go a little bit nuts for you, good sir?
Any friends of 6 Plus get to follow. Oh, thank you.
Nice. It was a good stream. I think I stole this mic though.
Leave her alone. She's mine.
Is this a positive? Does he want rigged? Like
Trade for minis.
James, just like
I can't risk putting any wash on.
Betrayal.
Should I be freaking worried
How many
here?
types I get for Mr. A?
Right, well, you heard it. Bidding starts at 1. You get all this.
What do I get?
Right, you'd have to pay them in a Titan to take me. No one wants this.
Once
Except you.
what?
Me.
You? Could I have you if I give you... Could I get you with one of my dwarves?
Minnie offered a pair. Mort offered 1 pair of feet for Minnie.
Feet of what? That's the question. Titan feet?
Regular feet.
We're not.
So whose feet are they? I'm not good with feet. Rainbow Wrangler said
Hey,
no, but we both
Apothecary. I get you for one of these.
No, because that's the model I want. She doesn't want that. That's not fair. That's like torture.
Listen, no, we both cook and I clean, and we have a dog and no minis in the kitchen.
Oh.
Oh, so you're just offering a better way of life, basically.
Oh, damn.
That's what you're saying. You've
Could I
got
jump
a dog.
in?
That's it. That's it. You've got a dog. Sold. Mort says random feet is being offered.
I'd have to pass on that one, I'm afraid.
Middle finger snotling. Ooh. That is a good model.
Who said that?
Munchie.
Munchie, you know her too well. God damn, son. For anyone who's new here, has not been here before, say hello to the Queen of the Goblins, because that's pretty much what Mrs. A is. Ah, yes, but that's for charity.
Right, not much anything else I could do with these Votann at the moment because they are now
I'm
drying.
allowed ladies. Apparently, I'm gathering a harem. You're going to fit right in here.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Mini Marvel says so. Sound like you need some minis for your kitchen. Again.
It does, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah.
The dog. This is Daisy. She gives good cuddles. Oh.
Oh my god, I think you went up a few octaves there.
I'm in love.
Don't-
If we didn't have Frankie, then I would want your dog.
I'm sorry. You have your dog as an emote?
Love it.
Oh, you need to message me and tell me how to do that.
Oh, I can show you how to do that.
Oh, please, man. I'm going to put Frankie as an emote.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do that.
Oh, be ace.
That's fine.
Goblin tea, coffee, sugar jars. Ooh. Sign me up. I want some. I want some. I want mushroom goblin tea, coffee, and sugar jars.
See, is this? I mean, we've had a dwarf off where we've talked about dwarves, but is this the point where I have to now go and get out the wag box just to prove that she is literally the queen of goblins?
If you want to, good sir, if you want to, I ain't got any green goblins, so it's all good by me. To me, a
Well,
dead goblin's a good goblin.
You have over
I
300,
want just goblins, not including the orcs.
but we have got like a box of 70 orcs that needs building and painting and basing and yeah.
Oh, we were saying about old school books.
Oh, she's adorable.
Absolutely cute.
Made lots of Daisy and
Do you
Maud.
remember this?
Oh God, yeah.
Amazing. Rainbow Wrangler, absolutely incredible. Foxy Badger, how do you do that? I want to make my puppy into an emote. I love Newfoundland. Yeah, I love Newfoundland.
See, now my brain's ticking. So we have, and I think most people on who has a Discord have a Jet. Thank you very much for the subscription. I will come back around to that in a moment. Mark, do you have a pet channel on your Discord?
I have a feel good channel, yes.
Yeah. So most Discords I'm on, they have a pet channel. Now my brain's ticking. Like, okay, do we need to like start asking people in the Discord whether they want their pet made into an emote, and just make new subscriber emotes as doggos and cats?
I'm doing that now.
Yes.
Like that's now a thing. That's in my head, and it's. Is he awake?
Oh,
I got you.
But yes, Mark, I do remember that book. I think I had one of each of those books back in the day, and I kept the terrain and the tank one.
oh, wait a minute. So,
Oh, I
I've only got the paint
because
one.
it's upside down. I can't. This
Look
is
at the
Frankie,
doggy.
who's currently upside down and looks very, very sad.
Look at the doggy. So,
And now I can't get it back the way it was. God damn it.
Eh.
Angles.
angle the dangle.
Frankie is 16 weeks old, and he is adorable.
Is that the original? Is that the one with the red rim around it? Is that?
Yep.
Oh, you git.
I think I got two of these ones, the blue ones,
Yeah.
and one of the red ones. I may have two of the red ones. I'm not sure.
I still think I have the blue one somewhere.
I
Pets
just
are very
like
precious,
books.
yeah.
I just like collecting the classic books.
Oh, Snoot, he does. He does.
Foxy, send me a pic link in whispers. I'll do it for you. That's it. Pet emotes for everyone. Well, Rainbow Wrangler !Discord. You anyone who's just joined us from White Wolf, you are more than welcome to come join us. We've got an open Discord. It's very positive, very supportive. We run a hobby health session on a Wednesday night via the voice channels.
You can drop in if you need mental health support, or if you just want to come and hang out.
Or just come and blow steam.
Yeah, like
To be honest.
Thank you
often-
very much for the subscription, Jet. Very much appreciated, good sir.
Get skating around.
No, like, genuinely,
There are
um,
some like games going on, like Helldivers or
Total War.
Total War, where you can find other people that are gaming as well.
Yeah.
We do offer mental health support where we can, if you need it, or we signpost, because both Mr. A and I both worked in mental health services prior to me becoming disabled 3 years ago. And we just carry that on through our Discord and through the hobby. If you need help with things like signposting, mental health support, anything that we can help with, we will do if we can. So we're always open. DMs are always open for stuff like that.
before I forget.
Oh my days, Rainbow Wrangler!
Oh, by the way, Apothecary,
Yeah.
You on a painting project?
If you do join the Discord, I'm down under Mrs. Apothecary, and I would love to chat more when I'm not on stream sometime, because that sounds amazing. And yeah, I'm totally with you. So 3 years ago, I got literally overnight. One day I was working. I was an occupational therapist. I worked in mental health and learning disability services, and overnight I became disabled. One day I was fine, the next I wasn't. Turns out I've got postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and it was very bad. I spent 9 months in bed, and it's
been rough.
It's been rough. It's been a long road, and I had to leave work because of it. So yeah, now this is our way of
Paying it forward.
paying it. Yeah, and doing something, because like you, body said no, work's not an option anymore. Lovely. Rainbow Wrangler, amazing. Thank you so much. I can't wait to chat to you more.
Come join us.
Too late. It's already happened.
Yeah.
So you just have to do a thing, love.
I do a thing.
Do the Discordy thing.
Thing.
Do it. Will give you a role, which means that you can interact and post things. Yeah.
I was not as important as Mrs. A. Mrs. A was an occupational therapist. I was a support worker. I was a grunt.
You still done work, good sir. So zip it.
I also did ballet from the age of 2. Also hypermobile.
Fibromyalgia. Dear gods. Have you just made a new friend?
I was going to say, it's really, like, in all fairness, it's lovely that you got that experience, that you're able to use that in the hobby in a positive manner. Pardon me.
We try. We do. A lot of. I mean, it's one of the things you learn quite early on in mental health services. Is a lot of it is down to, personal experiences. If you have those personal experiences, it's easier to empathize with someone who's struggling.
Yes.
And that when you're working with people who are like in rehab units or PQ or something, it's difficult because they're seriously unwell. But that insight that you have from your own struggles means that you're able to care for them better.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just it's difficult, but it is what it is. Like, yeah, okay, we go through these traumas and we end up with our own diagnosis for various things, but in a way it's helpful.
Well, basically, hopefully you come out the other side stronger.
Yeah.
In a simplistic form.
Yeah,
words, you just learn how to cope.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it's like the charity event we're doing at the moment, and that's why we're painting red scorpions. Both of us are. So this year we're doing a community charity project. We're building and painting an army worth of red scorpions between ourselves and I think it's 21 other painters, and all the funds, all the proceeds from raffling this force off goes to CALM, which is the Campaign Against Living Miserably. They are one of the leading organisations in suicide prevention and suicide awareness. They offer a variety of different services. One of those services being a call centre, essentially. I personally, not long ago, utilised that service. Like 3 o'clock in the morning. Could not manage, and I picked up the phone and I made that phone call. I've used their services before. I've used theirs and mine's before now. So it's important that we support them, but the people that work for them, they have those. They don't necessarily have like qualifications and stuff, but they have that lived experience, so they're then able to help and signpost. And I think we try and do a lot of that because this isn't a job. This is just an extension of our hobby. An experience, yeah. Like it's we enjoy helping people.
Wrangler has just made me laugh.
Mm.
Every morning I wiggle my toes and say, "No, thank you, universe, not today."
Yeah.
I love it.
I used to try doing that with my head. Give my head a wobble. Not today. It didn't work.
Sorry, if I'd done that, I'd never do anything.
What wobble my? If I wobble my head too much, it'd fall off. Like if I did it too much, Mrs. A would be married to just a head. It'd fall off and roll off somewhere. Oh, I'm getting to that stage where I'm just
But
adverts. I have no adverts.
Oh, I may have some objectives to bring up as well.
Ooh. Oh, where are they from?
One-page rules. They're the
Ooh,
Dwarf
that's
Guild
fancy.
ones.
See, I could see us using something like that on a D&D map. That'd be a lot of fun.
Munchy, that is exactly right.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. It's not stronger. Say stronger, and it's not the right
No.
word. Going diving and having a beer.
Nice.
Enjoy yourself, Mark.
Enjoy, Mark.
Enjoy.
I will not be diving tonight. We've had a long day. I'm not diving tonight.
Again, yeah. Somebody that's not there in the situation with you definitely helps.
Yeah.
We came out of our jail. Yes, we did. We try not to have. We have the adverts down.
Oh yeah, I've dialed them back as
much
far as I
they
could get
can.
them. Twitch just likes to make it difficult.
They do make it so you have to have at least some adverts, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So sorry about that, but we are out.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. For those of you that subscribed this evening, so we do a subscriber goal, a monthly one. So if we hit 30 subscribers, we do a giveaway. At the moment, we are doing gift vouchers for your chosen hobby store. For some reason, when I checked the goal thing today, I couldn't reset it for some reason. Not sure why, even though we actually ended it. So I might have to look into that. But yeah, we do a monthly giveaway. We do three of them. So it's three £10 vouchers, and it's for your hobby shop of choice. And by hobby shop, we've even like. Didn't someone want theirs for a bookshop?
Yes, because that's their hobby.
Because that's their hobby.
Which is good.
So yeah. And like I said, this is not our job. This is an extension. We just use it. We just do the subscriber as a subscriber as opposed to a follower giveaway because of how many followers we have and the fact that some of these people have never come back. So yeah.
It makes logical sense. We've discussed it in the past that you then support the current ones.
Yeah.
It's not to say they'll never come back. It's just at that moment in time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's people that come back and are active. It's yeah. It's a thank you. We do. We've been a bit lapsed in it recently, but the other thing we try and do is once a month we try and do a paint off. So me and Mrs. A paint the same model, but the chat gets to pick the paints.
Ooh.
And
It's ended in some hilarious results.
yes, very much so. It gets quite funny quite quickly.
Paint tartan.
Yeah.
Or everything's purple.
Or everything's purple. Ah, he can't say purple now. He's got his glasses. He can paint his own purple.
We are currently painting red scorpions for the Red Scorpions charity event. So if anybody's interested, !just giving, and £5 donated will get you one entry into a draw to win almost 100 red scorpions. That's been painted by various members of our community, including ourselves, and somebody somewhere is going to win that next month. So that's been drawn on the 18th of September. So for every £5 donated through Just Giving, and we use Just Giving because they give 100% of your donation to the chosen charity, which in this case is the Campaign Against Living Miserably. And for every £5 you donate, you get one entry into the draw. And at the moment, it stands at £430, which we worked out earlier is 86 entries right now.
It is.
Which is amazing.
So where was the link to that then?
!Just Giving should give you a link.
Just
Also, it should also be on the About section, or it should be in the About section on the Twitch channel.
Ooh.
And there's also a link in on the Discord in the announcements section as well. Moobot! Not Servitor Jeff.
Rainbow Ranks. Here. Yeah, we know we have a lot of lovely people here. Munchie's shooting off. Good night.
Night, Munchie.
Would you also be interested in having 3 emotes to give away also? I'd be happy to donate that. Oh my days. That's really sweet of you.
Yeah. I'm trying to think now what you'd yeah, no, definitely. Sorry, I'm just a bit taken aback by one thing me and Mrs. A don't do well is anything to do with compliments, or like we're nice to other people, but when people are nice to us, we kind of get taken aback by it. Yeah, it does. Same thing with like, I don't know, Mark, do you have it? Like when you get like, if you've got like a raid or like someone subscribes, like, I don't know, I always kind of feel like my response to it isn't, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit imposter syndrome.
Yeah, you're like, how do I react to this? Like, thank you very much, you lovely person, for subscribing or following. And you kind of feel like, oh, how do I respond in a way that doesn't come across as sarcastic or yeah.
Different digital art for a non-streamer if they win it. Oh my days, that is so lovely.
That's really
of
nice.
you. Play. One of us will DM you probably tomorrow because this is going to be a late one, I think. And we can chat a bit more about it if you're free. But yeah, we've had like 22, 21 painters.
We started off with 23. Unfortunately, we've had some drop out due to life.
As it happens.
Life has that habit of getting in the way.
And everybody's kind of painted a unit or a model, and they're all getting sent to us so that we can then send them out or hand deliver, hopefully, if it's UK based, to whoever wins. Using Just Giving means we don't have to handle any of the money. Just Giving, take 100%, give it 100% to the charity, and we don't have to get involved, which is, perfect for
It's
us.
fine by me because I don't like messing around with money. Like, no.
There you go.
I'm a sucker for a good cause. There you go. Why? What have you done? I heard, there you go. What have you just done? I love the fact that he says, there you go, and then turns round. Like, what have you just done, you cheeky
I haven't
devil?
done anything.
Uh-huh.
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 Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Except for eat enamel wash because it was in the water.
Yeah. No, because I can't see someone going by the name Cornish Fruit Loop. I wonder who the Cornish Fruit Loop could possibly be.
I don't know, someone trying to frame a Cornishman.
I can't. Oh, thank you very much, dude.
I don't know who you're on about.
Hopefully that's all getting brought together. And we're going to draw it the week commencing the 18th.
Yeah, we're gonna do. So we're gonna for the
on the
18th. So the entire week of suicide awareness. So it's like the 4th.
Oh, you're not good with dates.
I'm not at all. I think it's like the 14th to the 18th or something. So we're gonna be streaming every night.
16th. The
No.
18th is Wednesday.
18th.
September.
18th? Or have I got my dates wrong?
Just go, yes,
16th,
dear.
22nd.
I've probably got my dates wrong. Hang on, 1 minute. 14th or 8th to the 14th. So it will be drawn on the 14th, sorry, not the 18th. So I need to change some stuff on some posts that I've put because I've been going, oh yeah, it's the 18th.
Whoopsie.
Oops. But we have, it's like 3 weeks and 2 days. Oh my days, I'm getting warm.
And then I can go back to goblins.
And then you can go back to your goblins, of which you have a million to rebase. I don't know what I'm going to paint. Like I think when I've done, I'm going to go back to my Votann.
Go back to your Votann.
Back to the vote. Just get them done.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it now.
That still need finishing. Oh god.
There's no way I'm going to get all my Votann done for your birthday trip.
Why
'Cause
not?
That's like the 2nd.
Yeah.
Oh, it's November, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I might actually then.
There you go. See?
I got plenty of time. Well, yeah, he streams to watch while I'm grinding Space Marine 2. Don't rub it in. Just giving her a great to work with. 10 out of 10 would work with them again. Cornish Fruit Loop is an epic name. I agree. Goblin Troll Gnome Hype. Mrs. A said last year, it's like, oh, this, 2024 will be the year of the troll. And she has yet to actually paint a single troll. I'm quite disappointed.
Does she own a troll?
To be fair, I had a hospital stay, an operation, got married, went on honeymoon.
Sorry, I'm just hearing
been
excuses
dealing
now.
with
Do
my
you
own
have a
health
troll?
issues.
She does have. So she got, for Christmas, I got her Trog with
Yeah.
all the trolls. And then we got you was it a mountain troll?
No.
Common troll.
I got the
Common troll. Yeah,
so you're
common
not,
troll.
you're just not dedicated, are you?
Oh.
No, I've been working on these bloody high elves.
I feel like we just called you out, love.
Yeah. I've been working on these high elves.
Why are you
It
working
seems
on
like
Proxy High
forever.
Elves?
Because I thought, oh, it'll be quick and easy and just
Yeah.
get them done.
Before
wasn't?
Christmas, no. Before Christmas, a friend of the family basically went, "Here is mine and my son's old fantasy collection," and it came with like little bits of different armies, including a small group of high elves. And yeah, she thought,
oh, it'll be so easy. I'll just wait.
"It'll be easy."
It happened.
And you realise,
Yeah.
no,
No,
no, Pharaoh.
hoity-toity knifey is.
No one likes High Elves, it's fine.
I'm really sorry. Had surgery. Had to have an operation. Then we got married.
I like Rainbow Crackle. Maybe she was trolling you. I like that.
Maybe
Just
it's
whip
maybe.
on that phrasing. Yeah, phrasing is not my forte, like at all. English, I know it. Honest, it's my first language.
Sorry,
You wouldn't
English?
know. No, I'm Yorkshire.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's English up there?
Very different.
Very different.
Oh, I think I've done a
Oh.
select boot. Screw it, whatever. I've done different colours. It's fine.
On what, you Votann?
I'm going to do different colours of wood for the barrels and stuff anyway.
Yeah, well, it's wooden barrels, isn't it? Like they're made out of. Yeah.
It'll be alright. I do different colours, it's fine. It's not like I'm breaking any continuity.
Nah.
People are like, no,
I
you
like
shouldn't
what
do that.
Napalm mentioned earlier. Like those would make really good like unit fillers.
Oh, 100%.
I love that. Like that. There's a lot more emphasis on that for Old World now, isn't there? It's like here, have unit fillers as a thing.
Because it was a thing before, but it's now.
Yeah, but not. There wasn't a lot of emphasis on it.
Oh, no, 100%. Yeah.
Like creativity wise, it's like, yep, you can have unit fillers, and then they've done like a whole 3 articles on it.
I believe yes. I know there's 2. Because one of them was in conjunction with Pete the Wargamer. If I remember correctly.
Might have done.
Cool. So you're gonna have a full Votann force at Warhammer World?
Like
Yeah.
a 500-point army by, yeah. Like, maybe.
There's no maybe. Come on. You got to do it for the kin.
If anybody doesn't know, 6 Plus Save is arranging a meetup for his birthday down at Warhammer World on the 2nd of November. And you've opened it to everybody, haven't you?
Basically, yeah.
We're going.
Who wants to come down?
The only rule is be civil and kind to each other when you get there. Outside there, do whatever you want.
So, same as on our Discord then, don't be a dick.
Yeah, rule number 1.
Yeah.
Rule number 1,
basically-
don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Rule
The
number
whole
2,
idea.
seen rule number 1.
the whole
Sorry,
idea
dude, go
is
on.
no. It's just the whole idea is it's just a day of fun, whatever that might be.
So we're going down. Obviously, 6 Plus and the lovely Mrs. 6 Plus will be there. But yeah, if anybody wants to come and hang out,
Thy
It's a
is
sad-
more than welcomed.
Will there be cake?
oh, that's the question.
Will there be cake?
I may be bringing up Cornish confectionaries.
Ooh, it's gonna
Ooh.
be fudge. Nothing better than Cornish fudge.
Let's just say there'll be Cornish fudge, Cornish rock, and other things.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm in. I mean, I was already in, but I'm really in now. I want Cornish fudge. Gimme.
Gimme.
Meetup happening after I moved away from the UK.
No.
Did you? So that's the question.
You're gonna feel really bad if they go no.
We're not nice, would you? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's all
Move
Paul.
somewhere.
It's all
comes
rushed
not
ahead of. It's rushed ahead of month now.
Ooh,
What?
Rainbow Wrangler. Is Votann still in the chat? We have some lovely German hobbyists on the Discord.
Oh,
We've got people from all over.
yeah.
We can, if you are interested, hook you up with some of our lovely German friends. We've done
Guten
that
Tag.
before.
I think okay. So I'll explain that. We had two people in the chat, both from America.
Didn't know each other.
Didn't know each other until we were talking to them about meetups and things like that, and it turns out that they both lived like opposite, like opposite towns or something.
Oh dear God. So stone's throw away.
Yeah. And one of them went to this gaming club or went to this game shop, and he's like, "Oh, there's no one around to play." And then this other person said the same thing, and we were like, "Hang on a minute, don't you live in such and such in America? And you live in such and such? Like, aren't they close?" And they're both like, "Yeah, literally like half an hour away," kind of scenario. Like we both go to the same club, and they did end up like meeting up and going for some games,
Oh bless.
which was really cool. I love things like that with the hobby, like.
Oh,
Not
100%.
particularly in like countries like America and stuff where
So
there's
sparse.
such a gap.
Yeah, it's so sparse.
Not wrong there.
Kelly's singing to Take That at the moment.
Napalm says hello. There you go.
Yeah.
I met this troll playing Star Citizen on Twitch and I married him. Lol.
I love that. That's like the best romance ever.
I was going to say that's number one.
And you have my bow.
Oh, thank you for the subscription. Thank you very, 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 very much. I do a similar thing with my one. End of each month, I don't do vouchers as a giveaway. I do prints. But the winner gets a print of their choice from a whole catalogue that I keep updating.
Nice.
You need edge highlights.
Are we flagging, love?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been such a good night.
Sparks and Napalm are both on the Discord, Rainbow Wrangler, and both currently in Germany. So there you go.
Germany's very pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty. And very clean as well, I noticed. Haven't been here in a while, but thought I'd stick that. Very much appreciated. Hope you keep them well.
I've been once. My only thing that I have an issue with Germany is their postal service.
Ah, fair enough.
I have a axe to grind with their postal service.
You have an axe to grind, do you?
Yep.
Oh yes.
So Sparks, who is in the chat, we sent a giveaway, which was a book of grudges made by Mrs. A.
What?
What? Have you not seen her book of grudges?
No.
Oh, hang on. She made one. Was it a dare or a bet, or did I say something? Like I was like, oh, I want a book. I want a book of grudges.
I want a book of grudges.
I've still not used it yet. And what ended up happening was she shot herself in the foot and said she would make one as part of the subscriber giveaway. And Sparks won it. So he also won one of the paint-off models. So he was like, okay, so here's the paint-off model. You've got this book. And then obviously it was like, oh, well, we can send him the wedding invitation as well. And we sent it in good time. You know, we're talking months ahead.
Yeah.
And it got returned to us. and it looked like it had been kicked around a little bit, and it was a bit battered and bruised. So we redid the packaging, and we sent it again, and it came back. And the second time it came back even worse.
Oh.
And we just
And we sent it third
we
time.
did actually send it. So I think in total we sent it 3 times, and on the third occasion,
Yeah.
it came back with a hole in it,
What?
and it literally looked like it had been stamped on, like badly, like it had been really, really kicked about.
They really didn't
Thankfully,
want your gift.
No, everything was still in it, and everything is still whole. But yeah, 3 times it got kicked around in a German post, and then we've sent other things to like Flohan, for example, and it has taken forever and a day to get to him. Right, hang on, I'm gonna go find my book of grudges. Love, you've got the content. Where's my book of grudges?
Yeah, we've sent
I
things
need
to
a book of
Canada,
grudges.
and it's taken 2 days.
I need a book of grudges.
I
I want a book of grudges.
only made 3. I made 3 in the end, didn't I?
No, 2.
I made 3.
Mm. Book of grudges.
No, I retired after that. I got bored with them. I've done it now.
I'll make sure you never enter the book of grudges.
You haven't seen it yet. You might decide it's awful and not like it.
It's freaking awesome. I don't know where it is.
I'll wait and see, but I think it'll be awesome. You are very talented. You know what you is doing.
Yeah, I just get bored really easily. Like, once I've done something once and I feel like I've mastered it, that's it. It's like, oh, I need to move on to the next thing now.
I don't know where
Remaster.
it is. I can't find my book.
That's a
Where have
grudge.
you left it?
That's a grudge.
It's going. The fact that I can't find it is a grudge in its own right.
Yeah, you've gained a grudge. And
It
it's not a
was-
grudge
it was-
token.
It used to be behind me. And I don't. Now we've moved stuff around. I can't find anything.
Things everywhere. You organised.
I did organise, but I can't remember where I put it. Like where? Where is it? Oh, she found it. So it's not
Oh.
where I put it. You ready for this?
Okay, come on.
There you go. This is my book of grudges. Look at this.
Mm,
I'm sorry, what was that?
mm.
It's not been used yet. It's still clean. It's
Ah,
yeah.
that's a dwarf in pain.
There's a dwarf in pain. No worries, Badger. Catch you later.
That looks absolutely freaking awesome.
It's because it is. She's really, really creative and really, really talented. But she doesn't listen to me and says she's not.
Okay,
But
you're
yes,
talented and creative.
This is potentially the one reason why I would do a dwarf army for Old World again.
To
just
use it.
so I could write actual things in a book of grudges.
Okay. If I had a book like that, I would happily take my Votann and my dwarves, my fire slayers, my Karajan overlords out of retirement and go to games and write down an actual synopsis like a dwarf of how the battle went.
Yeah. How badly it went and why this particular army unit character has a grudge against them.
Yeah,
Yeah, completely.
you would fill it out.
Yeah, she only made 2.
Could
Where
I
did the third
commission?
one go?
Could I commission her?
I think you'd have you'd have to take that up with her.
Could I commission, please?
I work for money because I never feel like my work's good enough.
Sorry?
I think you're about to get told off.
Oh.
Because he's just staring at the camera at this point.
studiously ignoring the camera. Well, if something happened, like it fell apart or something, I'd feel awful. Like,
It would only fall apart after genuine use with it.
The only part of mine that has like come at loose is some of the cord that you used. But I think that's just because it's been moved around a lot.
Kelly? Kelly? You want to come here and see something a minute?
I think your work's getting shown off a little bit, love. I think you might get commissioned to do another book.
oh, do you know what? I'd like to know if I've got. Did I keep the material or did we bin it?
I think we kept some of the material. It'd be in the cupboard.
So you know you like your drawing and your crafty and all this and all that.
Yeah.
A certain Mrs. Apothecary
Mm.
is very crafty. And she crafted
Very.
a certain book that made me squeal.
I wonder what that noise was. The hell have you done?
Ow. Ow. There you go, Kelly.
Ooh.
And that's embossed.
Wow. How long did that take?
Yeah. Really fancy book
Wow.
for grudges.
It's for grumpy dwarves to write down when something's gone wrong.
Look at there again. I think you scratched it. Yeah, 'cause it's.
Oh.
I had another advert playing.
That's really good.
Right. What time are we on? Because we will need to. Ooh.
No,
Because I will need
doggies.
to do sort
Wait,
Pooch out
doggies.
for his last
You interrupted
walk.
cuddle time with mummy. That's what you're
Pooch!
saying.
Badger is Minnie's sister, and she's lovely. So yeah.
She is in the Discord as Badger,
Yeah.
but she's not very active. She's nuts.
Napalm says I would fill that book fast. Waking up, that's going in the book. Loud birds in the morning, you know it.
Everything goes in the goddamn book. She's watching you on the TV. Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Right, I think, unfortunately, Mark.
Yeah, no, that's fair
looking
enough.
At the time, we're probably at this point to wrap up.
Yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely fine.
I'm gonna. This so far progress on these three guys. There is actually four of them. One of them is a banner, and it's got a lot of detail, so I'm saving that and doing it separate. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with the amount of progress that I've managed to get on these guys tonight.
Should be.
But it's now starting to get warm in here, and I do have a Pooch to take out for his last walk.
That's absolutely fine, good sir. You've probably done more progress than me. I just slapped on a bit of sponge damage and some streak and grind.
How much work it takes to work with enamels. That's yeah.
It's still drying, so I've got to leave it overnight. My only concern is I may need to repaint the bases because it's gone
Look
like a
at the other one,
brownie
look.
colour.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a grey.
Ah.
So I'm gonna, I'll
Yeah.
repaint it. Me being a silly goose, I put it on before. But it is
Sometimes
what
you
it
just
is.
need to shake it a bit harder.
Yeah. But yes.
Can I have a look? Can I have a look at the one that you've done the most work on?
What? Which one? This one?
No, Mrs. A's bike.
Oh.
She kind of did white walls, but on the front wheel, but with yellow.
Ooh.
Oh, you managed to get it on all of them. Oh my days.
Someone's pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, this is like I don't do like uniformity. Like I like to do my right, okay.
BS.
Yeah, I call BS and all. Yeah, no, these are looking really good. I love that.
Do you want
That
to
looks
paint some
cracking.
Dark Angels?
Just finished. I've just finished the book.
Like, she don't want to paint Dark Angels now. She's like, Descent of Angels. Ugh.
Yeah, but
It's
my
more
ones
like-
are special ones.
I was going to say something that I had to stop myself. Right, dude. Yeah, we're going to call it there, I'm
Yep.
afraid. So, yeah, it's been lovely. It's been different and a bit of a learning curve. Like, getting, like, balance and all the cameras and yeah. 2 different chats as well. Like, that's bizarre and cool all at the same time.
Yeah.
Coach,
Yeah.
6 plus. It's been fab.
It's been
So-
fabulous.
It's
Fabulous.
Thank you so much. So
Yay.
we're
So
gonna
who
off.
we gonna dual raid then?
Oh yes. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, dual raid. Oh. Oh, who's on? Who's gonna?
It's been lovely chatting with you, and I will DM you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Night, Abaddon.
Night, Baden. Thank you, everyone. All the new subscribers, all the new followers, and everyone who's new to the Discord.
And
Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you, everyone.
Night, night, Daisy.
Who have you got? I mean, the mini Mad Cat or Studio J7?
You call the shots.
Oh,
Fail.
right. Okay, I'm going with the lowest number then.
Yeah.
Mini Mad Cat or the
Mm.
Mini Mad Cat.
Cap. Is it Cap?
Night, Napalm.
Night.
Snail wags for
Thank you
days.
very much. I shall see you next time. Fingers crossed. Is it cat or cap?
Cat.
Mini mad.
Is it with a C or a K?
C.
Oh.
It's not popping up for me.
The Mini Mad Cat, all one word.
Oh, that's why. There you go. But yes, thank you very much. Appreciated. I'm not the best when it comes to text and spelling. But yes, it's
We'll
been a
get there
pleasure.
eventually.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I do hope you two have genuinely enjoyed this.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do it again sometime.
Spot on.
Yeah. Right.
Let's.
Catch you all Sunday, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
I like being square. Have a good one, everyone. Have a delightful one.
Bye.